Hey everyone, welcome to Zach Attack Views live stream where I break down the movies that are coming out in the upcoming month, which is April 2023. After what I like to call March Madness, where we got so many major releases every single week, I'm super hyped to go to the theaters now. There was just like a dry spell there where I wasn't super hyped to go to the theaters every week, seeing the same trailers over and over, and also seeing movies that were okay a lot of the time. So this month of March has been amazing, and April looks like it's going to have a solid month as well. If you are watching live, this is how the live stream was going to go. I am going to go through each week, talk about a movie that I'm anticipating, and then talk about a movie that I may have not known about, and we may watch a trailer. We'll read the description and go through it, and then at the end of that, we can have a discussion. You can ask questions. We can make comments about that. And then we'll go through each week like that until we get to the end. And then any random questions, anything that you want to ask me that has nothing to do with the topic at hand, we'll leave at the last 30 minutes of the stream. Because I know you guys like to ask me all about a whole bunch of stuff about different news. I know like stuff like with Jonathan Majors and all that is going on. So if you are watching this on the replay now, please drop your comments down below and let me know about any movies or even television shows that you're anticipating in April 2023, especially from the list that I showed. Maybe I might show you a movie that you didn't even know about. So let's get into the list. Let's start. Hopefully people start rolling in, and we can have some discussion. If you are watching live, let me know if you can see what I see. So here we go. We're gonna start with this upcoming Sunday, April 2nd. My chair's falling down. There we go. We have The Journey, a musical special coming out about world-renowned tenor Andre Bolesi. Not too sure who that is, but they're having a Italian music special coming out on Sunday. So if you're fans of that singer or musician, or it looks like it's a Christian show, if that's your faith, that is something that you probably could be very, very interested in. But moving on to the first official like movie, well, it's a documentary. On Monday, there's a movie on Hulu about Brooke Shields coming out, which I did not know about. Didn't It's first time hearing about it. Pretty Baby Brooke Shields, a galvanizing look at actor, model, icon Brooke Shields as she transformed from a sexualized young girl to a woman discovering her power. Holding a mirror up to society that objectifies women and girls, her story shows the perils and triumphs of gaining agency in a hostile world. We've been getting a lot of things like this lately about mostly women that have grown up in the industry young and faced a lot of sexualization and harassment, and they're getting to tell their stories now after post Me Too movement. I think we just got one from Pamela Anderson, especially she's been talking about how that Pam and Tommy show didn't depict things the right way, or did depict the things that she didn't want to be reminded of, and kind of using her. There's been a lot of conversation about that with the Anna de Armas Blonde film, which was a very, very controversial film. I think that is something my chair is continually getting cold. You're gonna see me do that a lot. That is something that a lot of people talked about, the way they use Marilyn Monroe in that film, even though it's a fictional depiction and it's known that they just think that they're using the dead woman's name in the wrong way. So this is interesting. I might check it out. It's on Hulu. I don't, so it's not too bad. I'm not like huge into documentaries like that, but it sounds like something that's interesting. Okay, so we got a couple movies coming out that Tuesday, April 4th. That looks interesting. We got Adam and the Water. Is this another faith-based story? Let's see. Tells the story of Adam. Oh well, this sounds like an Adam Eve thing. Who, riddled by his own inhibitions and his fears, is trapped in a mundane existence of 9 to 5 life in New York City. Wait, are they talking about me? This sounds like they're talking about my life. Nearing the brink of personal and mental collapse. Yeah, it sounds like me. It sounds like me. He meets Ava, Adam, Eve, Ava. Okay. As she enters Adam's life, the void starts to dissipate, and a new ethereal world guides him towards self-realization. Will Adam succumb to the crippling reality he has created for himself, or rise to a free, accepting one? This description sounds really interesting. It looks like it has a bunch of Sundance things up here. Can I click on the poster? Um, yeah, like a lot of Sundance selections. I'm gonna watch the trailer for this one. I like the description. I like what the plot sounds like. Let's check out this trailer.
It's like you've got this fire burning in your belly.
I want some.
This is like the chimney, and your chimney is good, 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 and then all of a sudden you got a bat nest or a bird nest in your chimney, and it's keeping the smoke from coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
You gotta open the chimney.
Oh, okay. I like the way this trailer is edited and cut. It's got a certain energy to it.
What's your name?
Adam. You?
Ava. Daphne.
Whoa. This looks way trippier than I expected.
I never really got to know anyone that I have loved.
We don't see the world the way that it is. We see the world the way that we are.
Yeah. That's what I mean. We're connected.
Nice to meet you.
Wow.
I'm Adam.
Look at his face. You can tell it's going to some dark
My
places.
life's perfect.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look perfect, dude.
Living the dream.
And the water. Matthew Apple. Oh, wow. Okay. I like that. That is cool. All right. Look, that was never on my radar, and I'm kind of happy now that I looked at it. Hey, Derpy, thank you for joining the stream, man. I don't know if you came in the middle of me watching that trailer. That was one of the first like movies I really looked at. That's coming out this April. That's actually coming out. Let me go back. Is coming out this coming Tuesday. It actually looked really interesting, really kind of like down my alley. I love superhero films. I love big action films. I love all that stuff, and movies like that. But I also like character studies. I like small independent films that look and depict certain things that in life. And me being in my 30s now, something like this catches down my alley. He's in New York City, and he's talking about like having an existential crisis and stuff like that, and meeting somebody. I think this is very, very interesting, and it could either be super boring and pretentious, or it can be really cool. And the way the trailer was edited, it makes it look like it's going to be a really trippy experience, but really daunting, loving, and have a whole bunch of emotions attached to it. So I'm actually excited for that, and I'm definitely going to check it out, and I might review it depending on what's going on. April is going to probably look like a crazy month. The next one up, coming up on that same day, is Hunt Club, and this sounds like there's been like a lot of movies coming out about like women being hunted down by either their family or others. That's been happening a lot. Is on the poster. This feels like what this is about, but let's see. Cassandra just lost her girlfriend and daughter, and is desperate to find help. And walks Carter, offering her a chance to win Oh boy, 100K if she participates in a hunt on his island. She soon finds other women who are there for cash have been tied up only to be released as the hunted. With the help of Tessa and Lexi, Cassandra turns the tables on the men, showing that the women can be better hunters. I see that Mickey Rourke is in this, so he's probably gonna be one of the bad men because he usually plays bad guys. None of the actors or actresses I recognize. The movie sounds okay. It sounds like a lot of movies that we've seen before. It could be pretty decent watch. But yeah, I think that the description was good until they said with the help of Texa and Lexi and the turn, like they shouldn't have added that in there because it really just kind of tells you what the movie's about and you know what's going to happen. You kind of feel like you don't even need to watch it. So I think maybe they probably should have left that out. Maybe should have put like, can Cassandra survive the night or whatever, and then you would have been like, okay, let's check it out maybe. Anybody watching this after, because there's not a lot of people live, let me know how you guys feel about that. How you feel about that particular film? Something that you're going to check out on PVOD. It's not going in theaters. It's going to be able to rent and buy. On that same day, we got Fist of the Condor. I think I've heard about this. This is actually going to be in theaters. I think I saw a trailer for this in theaters. It says, upon the empire's fall to invading conquistadors. Did I say that right? I think I did. The 16th century Incas quickly concealed a sacred manual containing the secrets behind their deadly fighting technique. But after centuries of careful safeguarding, the manual is again at risk, falling into the wrong hands, leaving its grateful guardian to battle the world's greatest assassins to protect the agent's secrets. This sounds interesting. It's having a limited release. I want to check out the trailer and see what this is about. Oh, this is definitely a foreign film.
¿Quién crees que soy? El maestro del puño del cóndor.
떠나기 전 한마디 말을 했어. 세계 남쪽 산맥에서
Oh.
길을 잃었다.
No debí contarle a nadie, pero le conté a mi hermano. Tengo que estar listo. Listo por si me encuentra. O listo por si yo lo encuentro a él. Él merece su venganza. Y yo merezco su castigo.
That looked a little funny.
Mira tu dolor. Y bótalo todo hasta que no pese nada. Habítalo y transfórmate en él.
Whoa.
Y tu cuerpo liviano podrá volar.
Fist of the Condor. Not bad, not bad, not. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that one. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that particular movie. I think the action looked a little dancey, which is not something that I am particularly a huge fan of. But it looks interesting. It looks different. I haven't seen a martial arts movie that's featuring a Spanish history. So I think I might check that out if I get a chance. It looks pretty cool. Hey, Lexi the GOAT. It's cool to see you back in the stream. Sup, Zach? I'm currently waiting at my Little Caesars Pizza and saw you live. I thought I might drop by and say, hey, I appreciate you dropping by and say, hey, I hope that Little Caesars fill your tummy and make you feel good. Damn it, my chair. I need to get a new chair, guys. This thing is making me look like I'm 2 feet short, like I'm a little person. Nothing wrong with that, but I'm not. Yo, thank you, Clay, for joining the stream. I appreciate you being here, man. Also, a little off topic. What are your thoughts on Andor? I personally think it's the best Star Wars you gotten since Revenge of the Sith. I think Andor had a lot of potential, but it had a lot of buildup, and then I think that the payoffs in the arcs didn't pay off strong enough to carry the season. I think that they needed stronger payoffs. I think the writing and the way it was approached was the best at Star Wars, but I don't think the actual payoffs in the show were the best. I still think Mandalorian is a stronger show overall, even though the writing and the acting is not as strong. What I missed. Okay, so far I've gone through some of the April movies. I watched a trailer for a movie called Adam and Water, Clay, that looks really interesting. Let me know if you can see what I see. I talked about Hunt Club. I just watched the trailer. I don't know if you saw me for Fist of Condor, a Spanish Inquisitor or something like that. A Spanish martial arts film where they're protecting a secret technique from invaders. It looks interesting. It looks different from things I usually watch, so I'm kind of interested in that. And the Andor, what's it called? The Adam and Water movie. I'm really interested in. It looks really trippy. Mandalorian season 1 and 2 will go crazy. I was still trying to figure out season 3. We gotta let the season build out, man. Season 1 and 2 of Mandalorian didn't start off super strong, so we got to see where it goes. But I understand what you're saying. Going into, but I can see. Okay, appreciate that. But let's get back onto the topic. April movies. We have One Day as a Lion. Is this a furry movie? Let me stop. Okay, J.K. Simmons in there. I like him. Frank Grillo's in it. I like him. I don't know the rest of the actors here, but One Day as a Lion is about Jackie Powers, a nice guy but a lousy hitman, and when he's sent to take out a crafty debtor, which is J.K. Simmons, Jackie only pisses him off. Fleeing the scene, Jackie takes bored waitress Lola as a hostage. When Jackie reveals he needs money to get his son out of jail, Lola cooks up a scheme for them to get cash from her dying mother. Whoa, there's a lot going on in this. Meanwhile, a thug sent to kill him is sleeping with Jackie's ex. Whoa, whoa, that sounds insane. Hey, Chillbogger, thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate you dropping in. John Wick is the big hit of April. Look, so some statistics I found about the John Wick Chapter 4 is that most of its money it made was in premium screens. It's losing all its premium screens to Dungeons and Dragons. So its box office is not going to hit hard as it did that first week. And also, most of its money came from the South and the middle of the country. New York and LA, the big movie states, wasn't effing with that movie as much as it should. So let's see how the box office does in the second and third week, especially without those premium screens. I know that Dungeons & Dragons is not going to go super hard, but I think Mario is going to take a lot of that breath away from John Wick. My food's here, but before I leave, I'd say in terms of new movies coming out, John Wick 4 was really good, kind of over the top, but solid. Peace, Zach. Thank you, man. Well, man. Thank you, Lexi the Goat. Appreciate you dropping by, and I hope your pizza treats you really well, and I hope to see you on the next stream and review. You've been commenting and stuff. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Let's go into the next film. We're almost done with April 3rd. What One Day as a Lion sounds absolutely insane though. That film sounds insane. It looks like it's something I might watch for fun, but maybe not in the theaters. It doesn't sound like it has something like a lot of theaters for me to go check it out, but we'll see. It might be one of those Regal mystery movies, and I never know because I go to those Mondays. Juniper? Is that how you say that? Juniper? I think so. I feel like I'm saying a curse word when I'm saying that. But this is going to be on PVOD and digital. It's starring no one I know. But it says Ruth is a worldly former war correspondent now bored in retirement with a drinking problem and a newly fractured leg. Sam is her unruly grandson, recently kicked out of boarding school and grieving the death of his mother. When the two are brought together under the same roof, they have an unexpected bond. Oh, that sounds sweet. It's not rated. Interesting. Is her unruly grandson recently kicked. Unexpected bond, but it's her grandson. What's the? I hope this is not something weird. But it sounds interesting. It sounds interesting. Something maybe I might check out and stream it. I don't know if I'm gonna go to theater to watch that, especially since a lot of this stuff is gonna be a lot of other movies are gonna be coming out. There's some February movies I still want to see that I might want to see after. Colorblind. Magdalene, a colorblind black artist, moves into a new neighborhood with her son where they're challenged to see the true colors of people. Interesting. I like the sound of that movie. It sounds very different. Hey, Tank, thank you for joining the stream. I hope you're having a good night. I am just pretty much starting. I've gone through a couple movies, watched a couple trailers, and just read the description of Colorblind, which is coming out on April 4th, which is next Tuesday. And it sounds like a sweet, interesting movie, something that I might check out. Is there anybody I know in this? No, there's nobody that I know in the film, but that doesn't, I don't need to know people just to go watch it, but it sounds interesting. Now, April 5th, big day, coming out April 5th, Air, which I'm actually seeing that movie tomorrow. I get to see it a week early, and I'm going to have my review up as soon as I can get it out. I'm really excited about it. The early reactions have been really good for this film. I'm excited to check out Air, directed by Ben Affleck, who is a great director, starring one of the greatest actors of all time in Viola Davis, Matt Damon, who's a great actor, and a bunch of slew of other people. I'm a big basketball fan, so I'm really excited to hear about the journey of them trying to get Michael Jordan to sign a deal and get him before he even gets to the NBA, and the creation of Jordan, Air Jordan, and all that. This sounds really, really interesting. And I want to see who they get to play Jordan. That's really interesting because they show the back of the head, but they didn't show the actor. So I don't think he's going to be in the movie a lot. They might not even show him. They might just have a body double in. But I'm excited to check out Air and Mario Brothers. I'm super excited about those. Yeah, man, Mario Brothers is the other film. That's crazy that those two films are coming out the same day. Super Mario Brothers. That might be the biggest movie coming out in a month, because after that it's gonna be like a slow couple weeks after that. We'll see as we go through the weeks. But Super Mario Brothers is the one that I'm super excited about. I'll see if I get to see it early. But I'm really excited for this. I'm a big Mario fan. I grew up on the franchise, and I was very trepid with it because of Chris Pratt being the voice of Mario. But I think that as I watch more trailers, I am more gravitating towards his interpretation of Mario. It's not as bad as it sounded when I first heard it. So I'm really excited to see all these actors portray these characters, and hopefully it's a fun time. Kids movies are usually like just a solid fun time. So that's good. The next movie that's coming out that day is actually On a Wing and a Prayer. I actually have a screener for this on Sunday. I signed up for it and I never even seen a trailer, so I'm actually gonna watch the trailer right now. It's starring Dennis Quaid, who I am a fan of. I don't know anybody else in the movie, so let's see what this is about.
How long's the flight, Daddy?
You start taking a nap on the runway. When you wake up, we'll be back home in Louisiana.
Always love seeing that MGN line.
96 Bravo Bravo, into the pattern on left downwind.
Appreciate you sacrificing your Easter Sunday just to fly us home.
You're welcome to ride up front.
Looks like a space shuttle.
That Mooney train to taxi.
Turn your headset. You can listen to me talk to air traffic control.
From your traffic in sight.
You steer them with your feet?
Yep.
Going on to the spirit in the sky.
Here we go.
It's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and the name is a
Climate maintain 14,000.
Aren't you supposed to repeat back what he just...
Oh shoot.
Joe.
Oh,
Center. Anyone there?
Say your tail number and intention.
Doug, what's going on?
I've got an
I need you to stop a plane crash. You're the only person I know who can save them.
Has he flown a King Air?
Never.
I've got a very tight window. How long's he been in the air?
Start easing off of those controls. Can you do that?
We got a real good co-pilot up here.
Landing gear down.
I got it. I'm looking for the emergency procedures.
No doubt we're gonna need it. Make sure you're buckled up back there.
He's flying right toward the storm. He is never going to make it.
I love you, girl.
You can do it.
Sometimes you gotta trust in things you can't see.
Let's go, Tom. Let's go.
Okay. I'm glad that they said that it's on Prime Video, because as I was watching it, I was like, yeah, that seems like a TV movie. That seems like a movie I'll watch on streaming or TV. Yeah, it looks I think the premise looks pretty interesting. I just think that the filmmaking looks like it's something that you check out on streaming. So I'll let you guys know if I get to see the screener on Sunday. I'll put a review out for it. Why not? You know, Barbie had the review out either that Sunday or that Monday. Okay, it's Mario. Yeah, I know you just say John Wick, but Mario's coming in hot, and it's gonna take those premium screens away from Dungeons and Dragons. So we'll see. And it has a lot of legway going into the month and going into May, because the next movie that's big coming out, like it's really big, is Guardians Volume 3 in May. But do you guys have anything else to say about Mario or Air before I move on to the next week? That's interesting that they're dropping Air and Mario on a Wednesday instead of a Friday. Yeah, I don't wonder why they're doing that, not dropping it on the traditional day. Okay, so let me move on to the next one. And all you people watching the replay, if you're watching the replay, drop your comments down below. Let me know what your anticipation for Air and Super Mario. And if you're gonna watch one winged, what is it? On a Wing and a Prayer on Prime Video, if you're gonna check that out, let me know in the comments below. But moving on to the next one is that Friday we get we get Paint starred Owen Wilson. You know what's funny? I'm gonna actually watch the trailer for this, because I actually never seen the trailer for this. I just keep seeing posters and like, what is this? Is Owen Wilson playing Bob Ross? This is so weird.
Our goal is pretty simple. I want to help you get what's in here and just splash it onto there. Don't worry, it's not rocket science. It's harder. Thanks for going to a special place with me, Carl Nargle.
Cut it.
That tree is probably too tall. Brace yourself, you are going to get some calls about that.
Mr. Nargle, it is an honor to meet you, sir.
Wait, what's going on?
Hi, friends, and welcome to Paint with Ambrosia.
It takes paint to a whole new place. And it's been a lot of places.
Good night, everyone.
I've never seen him that mad.
Does this mean you're here? Don't let fame bring out the worst in you.
A real man never looks back. These new tote bags.
It's only because yours weren't selling.
You're lucky I'm an artist instead of a woman who says really mean things to other women.
You were an artist.
The real artist follows his heart. My Uber is here.
I don't know what that is.
It's goodbye.
I don't know what that is.
How's everything going?
Awesome.
What's the image tucked away in your brain that makes your heart ache and your soul feel like it's going to burst?
Carl is one-dimensional and very sexist. You know I don't care what people say about me.
Is he going door to door and taking the newspaper?
PBS Burlington.
Carl stole my newspaper.
Yes, we're aware that Carl is stealing newspapers. Please hold.
Wow, that is not what I expected it to be about, but that actually sounds and looks really fun. Hey, Perp, thank you for joining the stream. You probably came in the middle of me watching the Paint trailer. Yeah, that's coming out April 7th. That might be my Friday movie. That looks really, really fun. It looks so silly. I thought it was about. Is it like a parody of Bob Ross? Is it something that actually happened to him? I gotta look that up to see if that's based on a true story because that's crazy. Anybody excited for Paint? Let me know as I move on to the next film coming out that day. April. One True Loves. A woman is unexpectedly forced to choose between the husband she has long thought dead and the fiance who has finally brought her back to life. Interesting. Simu Liu's in it? Oh, I saw the poster for this before. I know a lot of people complaining that the names for the stars weren't over the right people, but interesting description. One True Love. That she thought one was dead, and then now she started going with somebody else, and then the dead one comes back. That sounds pretty funny. And I like Simu Liu. I want to see him in more stuff. So I'm down for some romantic comedy shenanigans with him in it, preparing for his star-making role in Barbie, hopefully. Living with Chucky. Oh, is this a new Chucky movie? It's coming out on PVOD and digital on April 7th. Living with Chucky takes a in-depth look at the groundbreaking Child's Play franchise from a perspective of a filmmaker who grew up within it, featuring interviews with cast and crew such as Brad Dourif, Jennifer Tilly, Alex Vincent, creator Don Mancini, and much more. The personal film recounts dedication, creativity, and sacrifice that went into making the franchise and long-lasting impact of the horror community. I think that's a really great premise. Chucky is one of the I think Chucky is one of the best horror icons, and he's kind of fading away because of Megan, because how that's good and that's becoming a franchise now. But I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if that's something I'm gonna watch in theaters though. But let's see what some people say. Hey Derpy, it's Chris Pratt as Booster Gold. I really don't want him as Booster Gold, but I can see it. And I can see James Gunn doing that because he did say he's going to work with the Guardians actors in DC. So I can see it. I don't want it because he's already Star-Lord, but I hope another actor gets a chance. It's a documentary on Screenbox. What is Screenbox, Perp? Let me know. That's something new to me. Is it another streaming service? What's going on? Hey, if you just joined the stream, let me know what's your most anticipated movie for April coming up, and what are your favorite movies you saw in March. I'm going through week to week. Right now, I'm on the first full week of April, but just watched the trailer for Paint, which looks really funny, and read the description for One True Love, which sounds interesting, and a documentary about Chucky and the creation and everything. That sounds pretty cool. While you guys drop those comments in, I'm going to go to the next film, try to finish out the month, and then I'll come back to you guys. The next film coming out that same day, it's going to be on Prime Video, actually, is called Gangs of Lagos. Gangs of Lagos is a high-stakes, gritty, and hard-hitting action crime thriller with an authentic storyline centered on a group of childhood friends who each have to navigate destiny growing up on the bustling streets of neighborhood of... Is there commas in this? Bustling streets and neighborhood of Isle Echo, Lagos. It features elaborate set pieces, action scenes, and engaging dialogue, balanced by a high-octane pace and emotionally grounded story at its core. Okay. That was a lot of words. But it sounds interesting. You know what? Trailer time. It's an action movie. Let's see if it looks like what they said. Are you lying to me, Prime?
The life we have. Saleko is the jungle. Everyone does what they must to survive.
How? 1,000,001 people willing to die for a cause they know absolutely nothing about. Let's go.
That was it. That was not a good trailer. That was not a great trailer, man. Let's see. You said Mario or Air. That's fair. Mario or Air. I'm excited to see. I'm seeing Air tomorrow, so that's gonna be excited. Mario, I'm mildly excited about because it is a kids movie. Those can be iffy, and you know that could be super iffy too. I don't watch movies. Nate, you're a damn liar because you watched my Scream review and you went to watch Scream. Yeah, I'm calling you out. You're a damn liar. You do watch movies. Screenbox is a streaming service mainly for horror content similar to Shudder. I think Bloody Disgusting owns it. Oh, okay. Gee, there's so many streaming services. I already have Shudder and I actually get screeners from Shudder. I need to start watching and reviewing the movies, but I might look into that. If it's not super expensive, I might look into that. Thanks, Perp, for letting me know about that. I always got to get connected into these things. Maybe I can email somebody, see if I can screeners from Screenbox. But yeah. Hey, Ryan. Thanks for joining the stream. Hey, Zach, just at the gym listening. There's quite a bit of movies coming up this month. Yeah, man. I'm going through the weeks. I'm seeing some stuff that I am interested in that I didn't know about. That's why I like doing these streams. Thank you for listening to me while you're in the gym, getting that workout on. I need to start doing that too. Well, I just started physical therapy, so I'm going to get my workout on too in that. Hey, Anthony, thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a good night. Let me know what your favorite movie of March has been so far that you got to see. Hey. They made a streaming movie on Peacock called Shooting Stars. They dropped the teaser. It's 50 seconds long. Okay. Is it coming out this month or soon? Let me know. Damn, calling me out is wild. You join the stream and lie, you get called out, especially if I know you're lying. And I know you, Nay. Derpy, Nay, boo. You just took the GIE off your name. John Wick was straight fire. There we go. That's a lot of people's favorite movie this year and this month. So June 2nd. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Maybe I get highlighted in my June, my May stream at the end of May. All right. Anybody interested in that Gangs of Lagos movie coming on Amazon Prime next Friday? Let me know in the comments and in the stream comments below. Let's move on to the next film because we still got a couple weeks to go through. We got a movie that's coming on PVOD and digital. Wow, this is a long ass description. Balloon Animal, not rated. Poppy Valentine, a young circus performer who has grown up in her family's traveling circus, begins dreaming of what life would be like outside of its fences. You know, Poppy, I feel you. I've been in the circus my whole life. It's called New York City. I want to dream what it's like getting out of here too. Now in her mid-20s, I wish I was just in my mid-20s, and with more unwelcome responsibility weighing her down, she's desperate to figure it out if this life is for her. As she slowly begins to take time for herself, finding independence and even love, she strains her relationship with those around her in the tight-knit circus community. Amidst her overprotective father, stressful circus expectations, and blossoming curiosity for life of her own, Poppy must decide if the risk is worth leaving everything she's ever known behind. I forgot to put this there. I just realized, there's a lot of movies coming out with a similar premise to this. After Coda won the Oscar, there's another one coming out, I think, about a blind family, because Coda was about deaf. I think there's one coming out about a blind family, and this one's about circus. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of movies like this. They could be really sweet. but it's on LeBron's high school teammate in actual movie. Okay, that's cool. At Dirt. At Derby. You have the right idea. Boo Zach. No. He ain't booing me. He's booing you, my guy, because you don't watch movies. You damn liar. Chupa. Oh, I just saw the Spoiler Kings who were here a little earlier. They did a trailer reaction to this. It says, while visiting his family in Mexico, teenage Alex gains an unlikely companion when he discovers a young chupacabra hiding in the grandpa's shed. In order to save the mythical creature, Alex and his cousins must embark on the adventure of a lifetime. That actually sounds like a nice little sweet kids movie on Netflix. Something I might check out. It's in streaming. Don't have to really go through anything to check it out. It sounds cute. Chupacabra, but like a little cute dog looking one. Moving on to The Pilgrims, not rated. I might have saw a trailer for this in the theater. A young man and a young woman drive to a village to find something. Wow, that's a weird way to start off that description. There's a sense of familiarity and of sharing the trauma of a horrible event. They both have a profound need to understand, but they couldn't be more different. One moves with aggressiveness, the other moves with care, but they both need the same thing: to be in contact with the last people and spaces one of their loved ones was in contact with. To sink into this and to sink it into his waters. Is it waters? Waters? To believe that a person's presence remains beyond death. Skillfully doing out narrative information piece by piece and layer upon layer in scenes marked by elegant, sinister single takes, Barisa has created a foreboding yet ultimately hopeful portrait of people racked with trauma and unresolved anger. That's a weird description for a movie. I don't understand why they had to put all that other extra stuff about what the director did. Just let me see it for myself. You don't need to tell me. Chupa sounds like the best and like a best animated contender. Yeah, I think it's part animated, part live. So I don't know, because they dinged Marcel the Shell for that. And I love that movie. I thought that was the best animated movie I saw last year over Pinocchio. But yeah, I don't know if they're gonna count that, since not everything is gonna be animated. I think it's like an animated CGI animal with real people, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember the trailer 100%. Ain't nothing cute about La Chupacabra. Yo, hey, look, a real chupacabra from the myth? No, but the chupa in this film looks adorable. They're taking the myth and demystifying it. But Pilgrim sounds interesting. It sounds interesting. It sounds like it's a foreign film. It sounds like something that I might be interested to. It doesn't look like it has any trailers interesting enough, but it sounds like something interesting. Let me know if you guys would check out Pilgrims. Next up is this. Wow, so many movies releasing in one Friday. How do they expect people to watch all this stuff? It's insane. When Matthias returns to his native multi-ethnic mountain village in Transylvania. Wow. I never thought I would say all those words in that order ever in my life. He finds his son and village under the shadow of a strange, irrational fear and unsettlement. When the two foreign workers are hired in town, deep-rooted impulses and resentments emerge, conflicts and emotions erupt, and the veneer of peace in the community is shattered. Interesting. That sounds interesting. That sounds like that could be really scary and terrifying if they execute it properly, and really thought-provoking. That sounds interesting. RMN. It's going to be released in limited theaters. It's not rated. So that's a horror movie for you. Oh, this is funny. How to blow up a pipeline. I actually had a screener to watch this on Monday, but I was so exhausted from work that I did not go check this out, unfortunately. A crew of young environmental activists execute a daring mission to sabotage an oil pipeline in this taut and timely thriller that is part high stakes heist, part radical exploration of the climate crisis. Wow, that actually sounded pretty cool. I'm kind of sad that I didn't see it now. Does it have any actors I know? Christine Foresh, I know. Sasha Lane, I know. Lucas Gage, I know from the You movie. You showed on Netflix that recently came out, the season 4. And far as Good Luck sounds familiar. I'm looking forward to Sweet Water. Okay. That's coming out this month, Perp. I'm gonna check and see. We're coming down on the list. Let me start speeding up. There's a lot of movies. You're Killing Me. I think I saw a trailer for this. Follows Eden. Oh my god, Adam, Eve, Eden, all that stuff. Follow Eden, who goes to a coveted heaven and hell party, hoping to get a letter of recommendation to an elite university from the wealthy parents of her classmate. But the party quickly turns into a fight for her life. Interesting. Just down like, another film that about a woman being in a position to be hunted and she has to fight back. That's like a whole genre now. And I saw Ready or Not. That was one of my Throwback Thursday reviews, and I really like that one. So, hey, if this all well made, I'm down. Yo, Zach, it's Edwin. Hey, thank you for being in my stream, bro. I appreciate that. Sad that you're gone. We don't get to talk movies. I hear John Wick is a bomb, dude. Is bomb, dude. Yeah, man. You need to go check that out. I don't love it as much as a lot of people do, but it's still a great film. I think if you really like the first 3 movies, you're gonna like this one. It's insane. But yeah, you can check out my review. It's non-spoiler. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. There's not a lot to spoil in the movie anyway. But yeah, check out my review, man. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. Definitely check out John Wick though. It's worth the watch, especially if you go with your partner, go with your significant other. You guys will have a fun time with that. Let's see. We got Right On. Ooh, Jackie Chan's in this. The story of a washed-up stuntman. This is like the 3rd movie about a washed-up stuntman, or a washed-up mobster, or a washed-up this. Why everybody washed up? The story of a washed-up stuntman, who plays by Jackie Chan, who can barely make ends meet, let alone take care of his beloved stunt horse, Red Hair. Sounds simple. Sounds cool. Something that I'm probably not going to check out. This one's on Netflix. Oh, Belinda, a young actor's perfect life takes a madcap turn when she agrees to star in a commercial and suddenly gets transported to her character's world. Interesting. It's going to be on Netflix. It sounds cool. That sounds cool. It's on Netflix. I'll keep a lookout for that. One Day as a Lion. I've read the description for that as well. I guess it's getting re-released, or maybe that's the first time it was getting released in theaters, and then this is PVOD. Maybe. That movie sounds wild though. Let's see what Edwin got to say. All right, as long as it's not Skinamarink. No, it's not Skinamarink. It's the exact opposite of Skinamarink. It's the anti-Skinamarink. Actually, I actually checking it out tomorrow. But have you seen 64 yet? That movie with Adam Driver. Yeah, I have a review for 64 on my channel. I did get to check it out. Yeah, that's the name. No, sorry, it's not 64. It's 65 with Adam Driver. 65 million years. That's like what the movie's about, with the dinosaurs and whatnot. I checked it out. Praise This follows an aspiring musical star. Ooh, Chloe Bailey, a young woman driven at almost any cost to break into the music business. So when her father, worried that Sam is associated with the dangerous crowd, moves them from Los Angeles to Atlanta to live with Sam's sunny cousin Jess, Sam is not happy. It's gonna be on Peacock. Okay, it sounds like a Peacock kind of movie, but I'm interested because of Chloe Bailey. If you guys have seen the show Swarm, I did a review for that show on my my channel. It's a Prime Video show. I highly recommend it, but you can check out my review to see why. And she's in that, and she did a really good job. I gotta check out that review because I'm on the fence about it, but it still looks cool. Yeah, man, check out the review, find out. I think I do a pretty good non-spoiler description of the film, so you can see if it's the type of thing you want to see. Dude, Swarm is fire. Yeah, I binged the hell out of Swarm like real fast. Like it took me one day to watch that. Doom Generation. I think I saw the trailer for this in theaters as well. Headed home after a wild night at the Los Angeles club, young lovers Jordan White and Amy Blue pick up a dangerously handsome drifter named Xavier Red. These names are wild. Wait, are they all colors? I just realized that. red, white, and blue. Jordan doesn't see a problem with offering Xavier a quick ride, but his acid tongue girlfriend thinks he's a creep. When Xavier inadvertently kills a convenience store clerk, they are forced to go on the run, traversing a bizarre and ultra-violent America. Somehow, every random thug, drive-thru operator, and neo-Nazi they encounter seem to recognize Amy as a past fling or alter ego, adding to the already explosive sexual tension brimming among the renegade trio. This sounds okay. It says drama, comedy, thriller. It sounds ridiculous and funny. Where is this? In limited in theaters? Oh, this should have been a streaming movie. Why are they releasing that in theaters? I started watching a show on Shudder sent me called Slasher. You know me, not a big show watcher. Yeah, they sent me the first 2 episodes of that as well. I think that debuts next week. I gotta go check it out before it comes out. Maybe I might drop a review depending on how it goes. Yo, the Doom Generation sounds interesting, but I might have to catch that at another time. And to round out what is this? What week are we in? April 7th. This is all coming out next week, Friday. Is La Yusa okay, I'm not even gonna try to mess that up. Edwin, please pronounce the Spanish name for me. I can't pronounce that. You saw Cocaine Bear? Yeah, man. I love that movie. One of my favorite movies of the year. Ryan hated it. But I liked it a lot. That's coming Saturday on Netflix. We're getting something called Hunger. Ayo runs her family's local stir-fried noodles restaurant. Her life is about to change when she decides to join Team Hunger, led by Chef Paul, who introduces her to a dark side of fine dining industry. Interesting. That sounds like a prequel to The Menu that came out last year. But interesting. That sounds cool. It sounds like it's a foreign film. It's going to be on Netflix. Might be something I might check out on a Sunday. We'll see. All right. Coming out that following Tuesday is Black Bags, a seemingly chance encounter. There's always these chance encounters between 2 women on a bus trip with identical black suitcases sets off a dangerous game of cat and mouse when one discovers she swapped her bag with a killer's. As they try to outsmart each other at every turn, deadly secrets are revealed and they learn their meeting may not have been accidental and they may have more in common than they know. Not too bad. That actually sounds pretty interesting. Sounds like something we've heard before. Let me know anybody that's interested in Black Bags. Coming out soon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Hunger. It sounds like Netflix answer to The Menu. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. It sounds like similar to The Menu, but we get to see the before they went crazy. So yeah, Hunger sounds cool. I wouldn't put it in the worst of the year after watching CB over Skinamarink or Outer Waters again. We have such opposite opinions on CB and Skinamarink. Skinamarink is high up there, one of my favorite films of the year, and CB as well. I haven't seen Outer Waters yet, but I hear that it's similar to Skinamarink, so I'm gonna check it out, and I might like it. Who knows? I'll let you know. Oh man, I didn't get to talk to you about the Oscars, but I saw that Brendan Fraser won an Oscar for Best Actor, and I was praising dude. Yeah, man, I was super excited about that. Brendan Fraser won the Oscars. Sort of unrelated to upcoming movies, but yeah. So the way the stream works, guys, if you have any questions and stuff that you want to talk about that's unrelated to the topics, I'm gonna dedicate like 20-30 minutes towards the end of the stream to just talk about anything, because that always happens anyway on my streams. So I'm gonna dedicate that to the end. So I'm gonna get through the April list. We'll discuss these movies. And we'll talk about anything that sounds interesting, and then we'll talk about anything towards the end if anybody's on. This is a slow stream today, but that's fine. Coming out that Wednesday. It's so weird when they drop movies in the middle of the week, but I guess they might think if they drop it in the middle of the week that they will get a head start. I don't know, but a lot of these movies don't have big advertisement, because I got like this Beautiful Disaster. Oh wait, actually I've heard this movie. I saw a trailer in the movie theaters. Follows a college good girl, Abby Abernathy. Who thought that was a great name? That's terrible. Abby Abernathy? That's so stupid. Who doesn't drink or swear. Her romantic foil is Travis Matt. Oh my god, Travis Maddox. That sounds like an anime character. Makes a bet with Abernathy. Why would you use that last name again? This must be a comedy. If Abernathy wins, he must abstain from sex for a month. If she loses, she must live with him for a month. That movie sounds it's gonna be in theaters for one day. Yeah, now that's a big old skip for me. The only person I know in here is Dylan Sprouse. Nah. That sounds weird. That sounds like some 50 Shades of Grey or that weird Netflix sex movie, 365 Days or whatever. It sounds like it's playing off of that. That sounds like a skip for me. But let me know in the comments if you are interested in watching that. If you're a Dylan Sprouse fan and he's drawing you in. Sick of Myself. Signe and Thomas are in an unhealthy competitive relationship that takes a vicious turn when Thomas suddenly breaks through as a contemporary artist. In response, Signe takes a desperate attempt to regain her status by creating a new persona hell-bent on attracting attention and sympathy. I actually saw the trailer for this too in a movie theater. It looked interesting. I think I was interested in checking it out, but it's in a limited release. But yeah, if you guys seen the trailer for Sick of Myself or interested in it, let me know. And then for some reason, Beautiful Disasters coming out for Thursday as well, and one day again, so it's not really one day. I think it was who was it? It was Perp that said that he was interested in Sweetwater, and now it's come up on the stream. So I'm actually gonna watch the trailer because I never heard about it. Let's go.
This ain't about the color of my skin. It's about being true to the game of basketball.
The basketball.
Nathaniel Clifton, I always know you was born with a higher purpose.
Joe Lapchick.
Matt Clifton. Some call me Sweetwater.
I coach a team called the New York Knickerbockers.
Ain't no Negroes playing your league.
It's not going to be like that forever.
The NBA champs got their asses kicked by an all-Negro team. It's like a circus, though. It's Ringling Bros. Sweetwater knows this game better than anyone. I will fight for this. I want to fight with you.
Sweetwater, that was your last game wearing a Trotter uniform. Your next game will be in a Knick jersey.
Ooh.
You know you can't play him.
The guy is
the future of the NBA.
Change is happening, but I don't know that my city can take it.
This ain't about the color of my skin.
You need to move away from my lily white pumps.
It's about being true to the game of basketball.
It's unnecessary to have all this razzle-dazzle on our courts, and that's what the Negro players will do.
Jesus.
But every time we step on this court, it means something.
Ready to change the game?
Oh, I was born ready.
Hey. Okay. Let's stay on that for a little bit. All right. I have a new movie I can anticipate. I think two people brought up Sweetwater. That I love basketball, and that is a story I've never heard about. So I'm really excited about that. The filmmaking doesn't look super exciting, but I'm excited to see that story, and I think the acting looks good. Every time they said Negro, every time it was like, ugh, I know what you mean. But I'm excited to see that. I'm definitely going to go check it out and watch it in theaters. I really want to support a film like that in theaters, especially a story that you never really hear about. It's like the wow, I'm forgetting who did it for baseball, but the guy that Chadwick Boseman played. Oh my God, how am I forgetting? But the first black players to come in and really change the game. That's really, really cool. I like that. That was Sweetwater. Sounds interesting. Another movie I've seen a bunch of trailers for is The Pope Exorcist, which looks really creepy. Has Russell Crowe in it, Julius Avery, based on Father Gabriel Amorth, the Italian priest who performed over 100,000 exorcisms for the Vatican. That sounds like that could be a franchise. Yeah. Oh, hold on. You said 42. Jackie Robbins. Thank you, Ryan. Yes. It sounds like that's the basketball. Someone will say basketball, the basketball version of it, which is these stories is that what I want to hear. Inspiring stories, something that's a little bit more updated. I'm tired of slave movies and all that other stuff. Let's get closer to the time that we're in now. There's so many untold stories that we need to hear that we don't need to go back that far about slavery anymore. So I'm interested in watching that. I love basketball. But The Pope Exorcist actually looks pretty decent. And I might get to check it out, but it's coming out Friday, April 14th. Oh man, there's a couple movies coming out that I actually want to see that's all coming out that day. What is going on? Why are they doing this to me? Spread this stuff out. But also, I want to see Sweetwater now. I want to see Pope Exorcist. Hopefully, I might get to see one of these on a screener early. But Mafia Mama, I want to see this movie. It looks so funny, and anything with Toni Collette in it, I'm down. Monica Bellucci's in it too. I might have said her name wrong. But it looks really funny. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for Mafia Mama, but it looks really funny. It's about a suburban American woman inherits her grandfather's mafia empire. She goes on to defy everyone's expectations as the new head of the family business. I saw the trailer for that movie and I'm interested. Which one, Sweetwater or Mafia Mama? I want to go try to definitely do a triple feature on that weekend of the 14th. Yeah, oh man, I got to see. I don't think my Regal Unlimited lets me do that. I'll see though. I might have to just pay out of pocket for one of the movies or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I could go late in the day or on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. It's hard. But I'm definitely gonna try. I want to see all three of those. But then that's not it. There's more movies coming out that Friday. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm sold on Mafia Mama. Yeah, I really down for Mafia Mama. Oh, Edwin, okay. You're interested in both. Nice. We gotta go see a movie together one day, man. Renfield, that's another movie I'm interested in. There's 4 movies that's coming out that one day. I'm gonna have to spread it out, man. I might have to be going to see movies every single day. Renfield. R.M. Renfield is an inmate of a lunatic asylum who's thought to be suffering from delusions, but is actually a servant of Dracula. I didn't know about he was an inmate for a lunatic asylum. That's interesting. I didn't know that part, but it has Nicolas Cage as Dracula, Ben Schwartz, Awkwafina, Nicholas Hoult, Robert Kirkman. Oh, maybe he wrote it because Robert Kirkman is a writer. Interesting. But I'm really interested in seeing that. The trailers look really, really fun and funny. This looks like it's gonna be a sleeper banger of a week for like smaller movies. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the 14th Renfield, Sweetwater, Mafia Mama, Pope X is crazy. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to spread those movies out and try to see them. Maybe one movie and one review a day. Let's see if I can knock it out. Oh, I seen the trailer for that today. Yeah, every time I see the trailer, because I've seen the trailer like 17 times now, because it plays in every movie I go to, and I go to a movie every week. The crowd really laughs and gets into it when Nicolas Cage comes on screen as Dracula. Seems funny. I'm really interested in Renfield. Me too. Let's see what else is coming out. Nefarious. I was actually pretty interested in seeing this as well, based on the description, but I actually haven't seen the trailer. So let's watch the trailer for Nefarious. What the hell is that laugh? Sound like he's having an asthma attack.
Execution scheduled for 11 p.m. But he's trying to convince us he's gone insane.
And therefore incapable of being executed.
I need you to prove he's faking it.
Edward?
What is that
May I ask
fake
you some
mouth? The
questions?
voice.
I'm not Edward. I'm a demon.
Demons aren't really a thing. What happened to Edward?
We own him.
We?
He's a master manipulator. You have your head so twisted around you think you're the killer, not him.
And give me something to make me believe you. Prove to me you're a demon.
Whoa.
Probably just a coincidence.
I want to talk to the real Edward.
Makes me do bad things. I can't stop him.
I need you to see something. You got a fan. Did the same thing with all his victims.
Help me!
I'm trying to, Edward, but you have to answer my questions. You have to tell me the truth.
It won't let me!
It can go away. It can go away. Yes?
No.
Oh! Sorry, guys. Got me. Nefarious. Ooh, I like this trailer.
I think it's time we tell you exactly what it is that we'd like you to do.
That is a really well cut trailer. Holy crap. Like, I heard about Nefarious and I was like, this sounds interesting. I don't know any of the actors in it, but now watching the trailer, I'm like, oh, this looks like this can be really, really interesting. I love movies with character studies and I love horror movies. And this sound that it looks really cool. Like, it's going to keep you guessing. Like, is he really a demon? Is this all this stuff that's happening a coincidence? Is he just really just trying to find a way to get out or mess with this guy? I'm really, really interested in seeing that. I just don't know when I'm going to see it because there's so many movies coming out that day. Oh my God. April is more stacked than I expected with a lot of smaller, cooler looking movies, but the trailer looked really cool. Guys, let me know what you believe, like you think about it in the comments below. And especially like if you're watching a replay and right now. But yeah, let me know. It gives me Smile vibes for at least. Yeah, I can see that. It definitely has a little bit of Smile vibes going on, the tone of the film. The trailer is definitely not as strong as Smile. I think Smile is a little stronger, but it definitely has vibes of that. If that's this year's Smile, I'm down because I really like that movie a lot from last year. Okay, drop your comments in the stream if you have any other film questions about any of these films so far. I'm gonna move on to Cherry. This is starring Alice Bang, Joe Sackham. Wow, that's a wild ass two names to start off with. And the rest of these actors I do not know, but I've heard the name Cherry. I'm not too sure what it's about. It says a driftless and uncommitted 25-year-old in Los Angeles. Isn't that all the 25-year-olds in Los Angeles? Discovers she has only 24 hours to make one of the most consequential decisions of her life. What to do about an unplanned pregnancy. Fired from her menial job at a costume shop, she putters around town looking for insight from her boyfriend, friends, and family. Instead, she's constantly challenged and confronted with what it looks like to be She's challenged and confronted with what it looks like to finally face adulthood and how others view her as constantly running away from it. That actually sounds pretty interesting. That sounds like a movie that is down my alley, and I just realized I did not have the description up because I'm silly. Yeah, I think that sounds interesting. I don't know if it's something I'm going to check out on this really packed day, maybe later on PVOD or streaming, but I definitely want to give it a try. It sounds like something that's up my alley. the Humanani Corpus. I feel like I'm saying a spell or a demon's gonna come out me saying that. Actually, I'm gonna stop. This is 5 centuries ago. Anatomist Andre Fasali opened up the human body to science for the first time in history. Oh, today, I'm not gonna say that word again. Opens the human body to the cinema. It reveals that human flesh is an extraordinary landscape that exists only through the gaze and attention of others, as places of care, suffering, and hope, hospitals or laboratories that connect everybody in the world. Oh, it's a documentary. Okay. Doesn't sound like it's something for me. Sounds real gross. But if you're interested in that kind of stuff, the science of human corpses, how they open them up, what's going on with the body, that might be for you. Let me know if you're interested in De Humani Corporis Fabrica. I probably said that completely wrong because I'm terrible at Spanish and I failed it pretty badly in high school. I already talked about One True Love. I guess it's going to be a POVOD. Suzumi. I think I saw a trailer for this in theaters. On the other side of the door was Time in its entirety. Suzumi is a coming of age story for a 7-year-old protagonist, Suzumi, set in various disaster-stricken locations across Japan where she must close the doors, causing devastation. Interesting. That sounds pretty cool. I'm down for some Suzumi. The Last Kingdom, 7 Kings Must Die. This is I think this is it's a 2-hour movie following the season 5 of Netflix Last Kingdom. The producer said there will always be one more story that we wanted to tell. So it seems like it's going to be wrapping up that show. That's something I've always wanted to watch, that show, but I've just never watched it. Any Last Kingdom fans on the stream or watching this replay, let me know. And let me know what you guys are, if you guys are excited to check that out. Once Upon a Time in Ukraine. Interesting. A Ukrainian serf named Taras teams up with the samurai Akayo to revenge Akayo's master and to free his beloved Maria from a slave master. Interesting. Sounds okay. Nothing extraordinary, but I'm down. Maybe eventually. Chantilly Bridge. What is this all on the 13th? That's insane. This is insane. This is too many movies coming at the same time. Chantilly Bridge reunites a group of lifelong steadfast friends who are still in their last years, chasing their dreams, fighting injustices, sticking up for their convictions. The women lay bare their lives and deal with important issues that impact all women with humor, humility, humanity, and love. No topic escapes the razor-like wit and insight of these women. Equality, sex, menopause, morality, feminism, parenthood, careers, love, and even Me Too moments. While women often feel invisible in the world, the film highlights who they are and what they care about. We experience that women are truly like and what they discuss in a setting where no men are present. Chantilly Bridge is also about reconnecting old friends from the past and the beauty of shared history. That sounds really nice and sweet. That sounds like something I might check out, but not in theaters. I might have to hear some word of mouth first. It's only 1 hour and 26 minutes. Nothing too crazy. It's going to be in theaters March 24th. So it's already out in theaters, but it's going to be on PVOD on April 14th. So I probably get to check that out online. See if it's a cheap rent. Is that something that you guys would be interested in? That sounds like a movie that could be fun to watch on a weekend or something like that. Hey, Jonathan, I'm glad that you got to check out my stream. I know you are a really busy guy, you got work and a bunch of other stuff you be doing. So I'm glad you're here. We are going through the month of April and I'm describing the movies that are coming out each week, highlighting movies that sound interesting description and also the most anticipated of it. And we're on April 14th, which is 2 weeks into April. And the week, that day is insane. It's like a million movies coming out and a lot of them sound interesting. Just like Perp said, the 14th is crazy. It seems like they saw that Mario is coming out and then there's nothing really coming out for the rest of April. So everybody's just dropping and it's like, please come to the theater and see one of our movies. That's what it seems like. And I'm down. You know, I want to go see more movies. I want to get more reviews out. I know I'm not really reviewing shows as much as I used to because it's a little bit more difficult to review a show because you got to sit down and a lot of them are an hour. Like I'm trying to get through Shadow and Bone right now. But by the time I finish it, it might be old news to do a review. But I still might try to do it because I reviewed season 1. So I do want to review season 2. And I went back to watch my season 1 review of Shadowbone. Oh my god, I tried to do a skit in it. Ugh, the growth that I have now. If you join the stream, because I see a couple of people join the stream, let me know what movies you saw in March that you really liked and what you're excited for in April. They try to jump Mario. Yeah, they're trying to jump Mario. That's hilarious. They're trying to gang up on him like Chris Pratt. We're taking you down, you toxic mother. John, going to see Wick 4 and maybe another. Okay. Are you going to see Mario? Are you going to see Air? Are you going to see Nefarious? That was a trailer we just saw. There's a lot of movies coming out in April that are smaller, that sound cool. I know you missed some of the stuff that we talked about. Let me get into these last couple ones. So we did Chantilly Bridge, which sounds cool. We have Back on the Strip. After losing the woman of his dreams, Merlin moves to Las Vegas to pursue work as a magician, only to get hired as the front man in a revival of the notorious black male stripper crew. The Chocolate Chips, led by Luther, now broken. The old domesticated out-of-shape chips put aside former conflicts and reunite to save the hotel they used to perform in while helping Merlin win back his girl. Wait, hold up. I never heard of this. Kevin Hart, Chris Spencer, Tiffany Haddish, Wesley. Oh, okay. I'm watching the trailer for this. This sounds interesting. There's a lot of stripper stuff coming out. This doesn't have a trailer. That's interesting. Why doesn't it have a trailer? Maybe a trailer's coming out for it soon. Back on the Strip. Sounds funny. What the heck is going on with April 14th? Why are all these things coming out? And this is a Kevin Hart film. How's there no trailers out yet? That's really weird. It sounds pretty funny. Ryan, Evil Dead should get a lot of buzz. Chevalier looks good. Beau Was Afraid looks wild. I didn't get to Beau Was Afraid yet. That is probably my most anticipated film of April and one of my most anticipated films of the year. It's so funny with that trailer reaction. I didn't know how to say Beau, and I was saying Beau Was Afraid the whole time. One of the most embarrassing moments I had on my channel, and someone corrected me, and a lot of people laughed at me. But hey, you live and you learn, right? I didn't know. Beau Was Afraid and Evil Dead Rise will definitely be a double feature for me. That's going to be a long day because one of them is 3 hours long. Both of them are coming out the same day. Oh, well, I'm probably going to get to that soon as I go down the list. Oh my God. Wildlife is a sweeping portrait of conservationalists Chris and Doug Tompkins chronicling their fight to preserve one of the last truly wild places on Earth. It's a documentary. You documentary guys that you're going to be eating well in April. There's a lot of documentaries coming out. Rare Objects. A young woman with a traumatic past seeks to rebuild her life when she begins working at New York City antique shop. There's a lot of I'm been traumatized kind of movies coming out lately. You know, with Everything Everywhere All at Once being like the most prominent one, but there's a lot of like I'm traumatized and trying to figure out my life films. And I'm here for it because there's stuff I gotta unpack myself. Blind Willow and Sleeping Women. Well, it's Blind Willow, Sleeping Women. Tokyo, a few days after the 2011 earthquake and tsunami, Kyoko suddenly leaves after spending 5 days in a row glued to her unfolding earthquake news on TV. Her helpless husband, Komura, takes a week leave from work and heads north to deliver a box and his unknown contest to 2 young women. His colleague, Katagiri, a simple debt collector by profession and awkward loner in life, returns home one evening to find a 2-meter tall green frog asking for his help to save Tokyo from an imminent earthquake. Wait, what? This just took a left turn. What's happening? Through memories and dreams and fantasies, Kyoko, Komura, and Katagiri, influenced by their visions of earthquakes, which are manifested by evil willow trees, giant earthworms, secret vows, and mysterious boxes, and a darkless, endless corridor, attempting to rediscover their own true selves again. What is happening? When is the John Cage, the Cage Vampire? That's actually coming out this. It's coming out this week that I'm on right now, which is April 14th. That's when it's coming out. We were just talking about Renfield. That's coming out April 14th. you just missed it as when you came in, we just finished talking about it. I want to watch a trailer for this because this sounds trippy. Blind Willow and Sleeping Women. Oh, it's animated.
I would like to grant you.
I don't know if I like this animation.
Wish.
Tokyo Times! Death toll rises to 10,000!
And she just watches TV.
She hasn't said a word since the earthquake. Kyoko, it's as though I don't exist.
It is your duty to get me results by next week. Is that clear enough?
If she had a lover, she wouldn't stay at home watching buildings crumble all night long.
Right.
Call me Frog.
I'm never coming back.
I don't know. Why don't you take a short trip or something?
What's the most painful thing that's ever happened to you?
Living with you.
I
Living with a chunk of air.
can't remember.
Oof.
What are you doing here? I'm here to save Tokyo from devastation.
When was the last time you had sex with your wife? Tomorrow there could be an earthquake.
No matter what you wish for, you can never be anything but yourself.
Living with you is like living with a chunk of air.
Wow. So yeah, oh damn it. Sorry guys for having that over the trailer. I just realized that. Apologize about that. But wow, yeah, that trailer looked insane. Like I read the description and it sounded crazy, but watching the trailer, I'm more interested in watching the movie. Definitely not on April 14th because there's too many things coming out. But when it hits PVOD or anything, I may check that out. Okay, back. What trailer is this? This is for Blind Willow and Sleeping Women. It's coming out also on April 14th. It's a drama animation about people's lives are affected by the real life earthquake that happened in 2011. But it's an animated film. It looks really crazy. That frog is wild. It really is. Just can you imagine open your door, you just see a big size, human sized frog on its hind legs talking to you? I would have passed out easily. That was all over the map. Literally. that was a lot. But it seems like it could be really, really interesting if they execute it well. So that's it for April 12th or 14th finally. Woo! Okay. And April 18th, which is the following Tuesday, doesn't seem that much. We have a Netflix movie, The Longest Third Date. I think I heard about this. When Matt and Connie match on Hinge, sparks fly. So much so they spontaneously fly to Costa Rica for their third date and get stuck as the world shuts down in March 2020. An extended stay in paradise becomes the ultimate test of compatibility. That actually sounds really interesting. It's going to be on Netflix. I actually want to add that. That's like my type of movie. I love rom-coms and love movies and all that other stuff. Those are my comfort films. When I'm tired of like serious stuff, I think I'm going to add that to my list. What's it called? Longest Third Date. Remind me. Yeah, sounds interesting. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in that. Andy somebody. Andy, a depressed accountant, steals money from his corrupt boss and runs off to LA to start a new life. But he quickly finds himself being hunted by his boss's men and must find a way to outsmart his pursuers to keep himself and his best friend alive. Sounds interesting. Sounds like a movie I've seen before. It's gonna be on PVOD, so I might check it out. Is there anybody in here that I know? No, I don't think so. But that's fine. I might check it out. It sounds like it might be a fun time. The Reaper Man, also coming on PVOD. A grieving wife summons a dark spirit with an insatiable desire for revenge. That's real. It's funny. These descriptions go either they tell you too much or they tell you too little. There's no in between for both of them. Coming out that Wednesday. I've seen this trailer, but for the culture and for the one time, I'm gonna watch it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, once and always. Let's watch the trailer, baby. I'm a big Power Rangers fan.
After all these years, I found a new buddy.
Yes, she did.
No, it can't be. It's time for revenge.
That's crazy. That's the way they killed Trinity.
Oh, Mom. We gotta destroy her.
This is Ranger business, okay? Let us sort this out.
She's probably gonna be the new Ranger.
I'll kill you before Zorda makes you Ranger.
We gotta make sure we didn't hurt anybody else.
Attention, Power Rangers! Get to your assigned stations now.
Also, Astro Mega Ship.
Ranger?
Always a Ranger.
It's morphin' time.
Your move, Rangers.
You wanna fight? You found one.
You got this. Good luck.
Who is that Green Ranger? Wait, oh, that was the other Yellow Ranger. Okay,
Messing with this place is a big mistake.
those putties look horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, once and always.
Don't worry. You saved the world before.
Hey, April 19th. Was there any more? No, it's just a Netflix logo. Yeah, guys, I love me some Power Rangers. So I grew up on it. I probably watched it a little longer than I should have. Like, I think around when they got capes and magic wands is where I tapped out. I think that was called Mystic Force or something like that. But this is the old school classic Power Ranger characters. It's interesting because, you know, the Yellow Ranger, the original one, she died a long time ago. So it's interesting that they're addressing that and killing off the character, introducing a daughter who's probably going to become the new Yellow Ranger. That's what it looks like is leading to. And I see a Green Ranger there. And I know Jason David Frank is not in this movie. He didn't do it before he passed away, unfortunately. So I wonder who they either going to recast as the Green Ranger or if they're just going to have someone in the stunt suit and him not talk. And they also had like an Easter egg of showing other Power Ranger stuff, like the Astro ship and stuff like that. So I wonder if they're going to mix in other Rangers from other periods and stuff like that. That would be really cool. But let me know in the comments below if you are interested in watching this Netflix reunion special for Power Rangers Once and Always. I'm excited. Let me know if you are too. Let's move on to the next movie coming out in April. That Thursday, we're getting some called Quasi on Hulu. I'm sorry for singing. I know it's bad. You're probably going to all leave. The story of a hapless hunchback who only yearns for love, but finds himself in the middle of a murderous feud between the Pope and the King of France when each orders the hunchback to kill each other. When each orders the hunchback to kill each other. Oh, okay. So they're ordering the hunchback to kill the other person. It's on Hulu. Might check it out. Probably not. Let me know if you're interested in Hunchback. Does it sound cool? Did you see the trailer? Let me know. Perp said, definitely checking out Hunchback to Perp. No, I'm joking. I know you were talking about you're going to watch Power Rangers, of course. Oh, I just want to shout out Perp Minded real quick on the stream. If you are watching this now or watching this after, go subscribe to Perp Minded. I'm actually going to be doing a collab with him. He's going to be streaming on his channel on Thursday. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff that's been coming out lately. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've seen some of his streams. It is a good old time. So I just want to shout that out, plug it in real quick. We are in April 21st. So I think this is the second to last week of April. And this looks like this is going to be this is going to be another big week. Oh my God. We have such big weeks coming. First off, we have Guy Ritchie's The Covenant coming out. This is his second movie of the year, and this one is starring Jake Gyllenhaal. A soldier returns to the war zone. A soldier returns to the war zone to repay a debt from his Let me restart that over. A soldier returns to a war zone to repay a debt to his interpreter. So this looks pretty interesting, looks pretty straightforward. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. I think Guy Ritchie's a talented director. He's an interpreter who has a vendetta against the Taliban. He saves Jake Gyllenhaal's life, but is left in that country while Jake Gyllenhaal gets to go home. Jake Gyllenhaal wants to save him, so he goes back home to try to go save him. It looks interesting. Anything Jake Gyllenhaal's in, I'm probably going to check out because he's one of my favorite actors. And Guy Ritchie does a good job. I'm about to watch his movie that recently did with Aubrey Plaza, who's another actress I'm really interested in. So let me know, guys, if you're interested in watching Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. The big one, one of the big ones coming out in on that same day. That's crazy. The Covenant is coming out the same day as this, but this is like counter programming. Is Evil Dead Rise? Who's excited for Evil Dead Rise? I've seen the trailer for this a bajillion times in the theaters because they play it on almost every movie, and it looks great. The initial reactions and reviews so far have been really, really positive, and I'm really excited. This might be one of the best horror movies or the best horror movie to come out this year. Who's excited for Evil Dead Rise? Drop that in the comments below. Let me know what you think and how excited you are for it. And if you're going to check it out that week or wait for streaming, I'm definitely going to check it out and drop a review for it, despite how busy it is. Chevalier, a film that I saw a trailer for once, surprisingly, is centered around Joseph Bologna, or the Chevalier de Saint Georges. I'm pretty sure I said all that wrong and butchered the whole thing, but he's known as Black Mozart. It's based on a true story. It's starring Calvin Harris Jr., who's a talented actor, and also has Samara Weaving in it, who I'm a new fan of after doing the Throwback Thursday review for Ready or Not, and also saw her in Scream 6, which she was great in the beginning of that film. Jonathan, yes. What was this yes towards to? Was this yes towards to Evil Dead Rise, Power Rangers, Chevalier? Let me know. Looking forward to Evil Dead Rise. Looking forward to Evil Dead. I like all of them so far. I've actually never seen any of the past Evil Deads. I might do maybe a thing after I see this one. I might do a Throwback Thursday thing where I review all the Evil Deads. So that might be interesting. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think that might do that, without a doubt. Yeah, man. Excited for all these movies. Evil Dead. Yep. I'm interested, man. I'm hearing that this movie it looks really good. And I thought the trailers looked really great. It's going to be, I'm probably going to have to turn my eye a couple times watching that film, because just the scene with the grater and the scene where he looks like she's going to poke somebody's eye out, I know it's going to be super gross. Chevalier sounds interesting, but I don't know if I'm going to check it out in theaters. Maybe. We'll see. There's a lot of stuff coming out this same day. The Covenant, Evil Dead Rise, and we're not even done. So we'll see. He said Army of Darkness is good too. You got homework to do. There's 4 of them. So that's perfect, because there's 4 weeks in a month. So that's four throwbacks. So I'm probably gonna do that. I'll probably do for my Throwback Thursday. I'll review after I see Evil Dead Rise. I'll review the other ones. Or can I get them off before Evil Dead Rise comes out? This is, hold up. You said there's 4 of them, and Evil Dead Rise comes out April 21st. So I have Aliens coming out this week. If I start next week, Thursday, which I'm going to be off that day, so I definitely, that's 1. And then the 13th, that's 2. I'll get 3 off if I do that. I might do that. I'll see. I'm gonna put a poll on my channel and see if people are interested in me reviewing the Evil Dead films for Throwback Thursdays before Evil Dead Rise comes out. But I definitely want to check them out, because I heard they're some of the best horror movies of all time. Let's see. War of Worlds: The Attack. This is a movie? 3 young friends track a meteorite that crashes to Earth and quickly discover they are in the epicenter of an alien invasion. Wow, we haven't had a good alien invasion movie in a little while. Let's see what this is about. Let me play the trailer.
Before it happened, No one would have believed that our world was being watched. And yet, across the gulf of space, an enemy regarded this Earth with their envious eyes. And slowly drew their plans against us.
All right, okay. Just calm down, tinfoil hat man.
Sounds like it's a UK. Oh, I don't like that.
We don't know what they want.
Oh, God.
We don't know what they're capable of.
We're looking for one, Mum. We're moving everyone towards London.
What should we do?
Anything we do as a team.
Any ideas?
It's the beginning of the end. We have abandoned God, and now he is punishing us.
We can keep running, we can keep hiding, or we can fight.
Over here, you piece
Yeah. Yeah. The positive I can say for that trailer is that I like that the machine looks like Brainiac. I'm really excited to see Brainiac come to live actions eventually, and I like that design. It looked like Brainiac, and I think that the kids look charming that are going to be surviving and trying to stop this thing. But other than that, it looks really cheap. So that's definitely a pass for me. Are you guys interested in seeing World of Wars: The Attack? Let me know. As I move on, I'm really excited to see this Ghosted, featuring Chris Evans and Anna de Armas. Should definitely be a couple. Salt of the Earth Cole, played by Chris Evans, falls head over heels for enigmatic. I don't know how to say that word. Sadie, played by Anna de Armas, but then makes a shocking discovery that she's a secret agent. Before they can decide on a second date, Cole and Sadie are swept away on an international adventure to save the world. This is going to be on Apple TV Plus. That looks like a lot of fun when I saw the trailer. And I think I'm definitely going to check it out, especially since it's going to be Apple TV Plus. I don't have to go to the theater, and I'll stream it. And I'll definitely give it a review. And I'm a big fan of Chris Evans, and I'm a big fan of Anna de Armas. So I'll definitely check. And Adrian Brody's in it too. I'm a fan of him too. So I'll check that out. Definitely not. Yeah, that's a big old skip. Oh yeah, not Ghosted, but World of the World. What the hell is it called? War of the Worlds. I can't say things, man. Moving on to the next film. Let me know if you guys are excited for Ghosted, if you're gonna check it out. If you have Apple TV Plus, what do you think about the service? I think it's very underrated. But yeah, The Tank. After mysteriously inheriting an abandoned coastal property, Ben and his family accidentally unleash an ancient, long dormant creature that terrorizes the entire region. Why do people do these things? Leave these ancient things alone. Like, I don't understand. Leave them alone. Have you seen Adrian Brody's The Pianist? No, I have not. I will add it to the long list of movies that I've never seen that I need to see right now. The Pianist. I feel like I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Pianist. Okay. Tank sounds interesting. But I probably won't go to the theater for that. Let me know if you will. Little Richard, I Am Everything. Little Richard, I Am Everything tells the story of the black queer origins of rock and roll, exploding the whitewashed canon of American pop music to reveal the innovator, the originator, Richard Penniman, through a wealth of archive and performance that brings us to Richard's complicated inner world, the film unspools the icon's life story with all its switchbacks and contradictions. In interviews with family, musicians, and cutting-edge Black and queer scholars, the film reveals how Richard created an art form for the ultimate self-expression. Yet, what he gave to the world was never able to give to himself. Throughout his life, Richard careened like a shiny cracked pinball between God, sex, and rock and roll. The world tried to put him in a box, but Richard was an omni being who contained multitudes. He was unabashedly everything. Okay, so documentary. Like I said, you documentary guys are eating good. So a lot of documentaries coming out. If you're interested in seeing that, Little Richard and everything, definitely check it out. I'm not a big documentary guy, so I'm probably not. Gringa, next film. Let me know if you're interested in that in the comments below. Fighting for her own life and the ones she loves. A mother in New Mexico sinks deeper into her addiction while struggling to surface for her daughter. I think I saw this trailer in the theaters. Let me know if you guys have and if that sounds like something you're interested in. Judy Bloom Forever. Filmmakers Davina Pardo and Leah Wolchok trace Bloom's journey from fearful, imaginative child to storytelling pioneer who elevates the physical and emotional lives of kids and teens to band writer who continues to fight back against censorship today. Playful and poignant animations celebrate the magic and awkwardness of a young, while intimate conversations with acclaimed authors and artists reveal Bloom's profound impact on readers. Coming out on Prime Video, a documentary about a writer I've never heard about. That sounds really interesting. That might be one that I actually might check out. Oh boy, this movie sounds like it's straight to DVD, but it's going to theaters. Luke Wilson and Dolph Lundgren co-star in this pulse-pounding action thriller when a team of ruthless mercenaries finally seize control of a remote resort hotel. Former special ops soldiers attending their best friend's wedding must rely only on their wits and training combat the terrorists and save the hostages held for ransom. For some reason, that sentence doesn't feel right. Best friends' wedding must rely only on their wits and training to combat the terrorists and save the hostages held for ransom. Okay. Yeah. Sounds okay. Might probably be a skip. Definitely not checking out in theaters. To Catch a Killer, a modern day Clarice Starling Eleanor, played by Shailene Woodley. I like Shailene Woodley. This is a thriller. Ben Mendelsohn? Watch the trailer. To Catch. Hey. Ooh. Somebody getting shot? What's going on? I don't like that.
We have an Olympic class marksman running wild.
Mark. No casings, no brass, not a single fingerprint.
Is this based on?
Every face on video. Get him on your phone.
He didn't come here to die.
Is this based on true story?
Want to be found. We're gonna disappoint him.
These people, they're just born plain evil.
Evil is cutting off a bird's wing just to see what happens. This guy is swatting mosquitoes.
Why'd you say that thing about mosquitoes?
I don't think he's looking for destruction. I think he's looking for relief.
What's your name?
Eleanor Valkos.
She's staying? I'd have to ask for your transfer.
I'd be working for the Bureau.
You were rejected by the Bureau. It was your psycho that did you in. Aggressive, addictive, antisocial. This is the profile of people we arrest, not hire. I think you got terror. I need you to use it as fuel to bring me something new. Now. This guy's on a spiral of destruction. I expect you to slide down after him.
Whoa.
Different genders, different races.
There's no pattern.
Somebody trained him. Somebody loved him. Somebody sold him that gun. We find them. We find our guy. I can think of two reasons why you might be getting a good read on them.
FBI! Drop your weapon!
Why do I have to play by your rules?
They brought me in because they thought I'd understand you.
Making any progress?
Well, I'm here.
Wow. Never heard of this movie. That looks really interesting, guys. Anybody who's here to watch that trailer with me? To Catch a Killer with Shailene Woodley. That looks really good. The pedigree of the producers, the pedigree of the director, the pedigree of the actors, and the story looks really good. We're seeing some really well cut trailers. Other than that War of Worlds thing, that looked terrible. But everything else has really good energy and really interested. I'm really interested to see this now. This is why I love doing this stream, because I'm seeing movies that I would have never watched before. I was about to go skip straight to Beau Was Afraid, but this is really exciting. I might try to see this. Comes out April 21st. I might try to see that. I know a lot of other stuff is coming out, but this looks really interesting. To Catch a Killer. I gotta say that the poster doesn't look too great though. Let me click on it. This is weird. Wait, this is probably not even the real poster, because it says something else. So they probably don't have an official poster out yet. But yeah, I'm interested in it. Momentum, that movie's excellent. This looks good. I actually never seen Momentum, so add it to the list. I've heard about it, but I've never watched it. Memento. I'm saying Memento. I repeatedly misspell things or say things wrong all the time. Just be prepared, part of that journey of me messing up words. That movie's excellent. This looks good. It does look really good. I thought it was going to stand out as like just a stereotypical Catch the Killer kind of thing, but there's some trippy stuff with it. Her being the profile of the killer sounds interesting, and you really don't get to see female leads do that, be aggressive and all that. So I'm interested. The pedigree makes me want to go watch that. So I don't know when I'm going to have time to watch all these films, especially this next one, Beau Was Afraid, starring Joaquin Phoenix. This might be the Everything Everywhere All at Once of 2023. Coming from A24, their most expensive film, starring one of the greatest actors doing it right now, Joaquin Phoenix. What can I say other than what has been said about this film? I have a trailer reaction to it on my channel, and I was blown away by what I saw. It looks trippy. It looks like it's going to be deep. It looks like it's going to be a character study. It looks like it's going to be very well acted, but it also looks like it's going to be funny. And it looks like that is the formula for A24's big mainstream films, because that's what everything everywhere all at once was. So yeah, just like John has said, Beau Was Afraid is a big yes. Yes. Yep. That's a big yes for me too. I've been super excited ever since I saw the trailer. Before I even saw the trailer, when it was called Disappointment Boulevard, I was excited for this movie. I like Ari Aster as a director. I think I like his 2 previous films. Or I think I only saw one of his previous films. I got to remember which Ari Aster. Hold on. Which I know I've seen one of his films at least. I don't know if I saw the other one. Ari Aster. He did. Come on, Google. Just show me what movies he did. Movies. He did. Oh yeah. Hereditary and Midsummer. Yep, I love both. Really great films. Yeah. So I'm really excited. So that's a big, like Jonathan said, that's a big yes for me as well. I'm really excited to see that. That's the most anticipated movie for me for April. With Evil Dead Rise being second. But the Catch a Killer thing, it's raising up the list. Okay. Somewhere in Queens, hey, that's close to me, follows Leo Russo, a father who goes to great lengths to secure a basketball scholarship for his son, a high school senior. Okay. Sounds interesting. Sounds like something we may have heard before. The Whale is A24. After Sun is A24. Yep, both of those films are A24. Love The Whale. I like After Sun. I wasn't as hyped on After Sun as a lot of people are, but I do think it's a wonderfully made film. It just had like some boring parts for me. That's why it's not great to me, but I think it's really, really good. And I think that the acting performances should have been noticed a little bit more by award voters, especially the little girl. Let's see. See, that's funny. Look, so this film has a poster that says Misanthrope. I don't know how to say that word properly. That's probably not the poster for that. But there's a movie. Hold on. Where am I? There's a movie called Misanthrope later down here without a poster. So that's probably the poster for the movie. That's really funny. Wait, what? Shailene Woodley's in this too? Wait. A talented but troubled cop is recruited by FBI to help profile and track down a murderer. Wait, hold up. What the? Does this movie have two different names? This is really weird. I've never seen that before. Why does this movie have two different names? Hold up. Let me Google this. Which one's the real name? To Catch a Killer 2023. Okay, so the trailer, everything is saying To Catch a Thriller. But is there a poster? Yeah, the poster is pretty basic. Misanthrope. Movie. Interesting. For some reason, this movie has two different names. Maybe that's what the code name was. Oh, okay. I think it was called. Okay, it was called Misanthrope before it got acquired, and then when they acquired it, they changed the name to Catch a Killer, which I think is a better name. I was really confused by that. Next up is Other People's Children. When dedicated high school teacher Rachel falls in love with Ali, it's not long before she also falls for his 4-year-old daughter. Wait a minute, what? I'm gonna read that again to make sure I read that properly. When dedicated high school teacher Rachel falls in love with Ali, it's not long before she falls for his 4-year-old daughter Leia. The adolescence giddiness of Rachel and Ali's late night rendezvous and secret sleepovers evolves into the familiar warmth of family picnics and after-school pickups. Although she feels like a mother, Rachel is not allowed to forget that Leia is another woman's daughter. Oh, okay. That was just worded really weird, but I get what they're going for. She begins a long for a child of her own, but as a 40-something woman, she's abundantly aware that she has limited time to begin a family. Rachel must decide where to embrace the inherent entanglements of her current situation, including the looming presence of Ali's ex-wife, Alice. Ali, I'm saying Ali, it's Ali probably, because it's a dude. Alice, or strike out again on her own. Other People's Children becomes a soulful, sexy, and resolutely grown-up story of elusive quest for agency and belonging. Okay, that movie sounds interesting, but the description is wild. Thank you for being on the stream, Perp, because I'm glad I didn't read that out and I was by myself. Because I was like, what? That sounded insane, but I get what they're saying for. She gets a connection of like, oh, like this is my child too, and wants a child. She's not messing around with the 4-year-old. They definitely should have worded that differently. Because that sounded crazy. If you're a Joaquin Phoenix fan and haven't seen Her, a Spike Jonze film, it's worth your time. I've seen Her. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. Fantastic film. I love that film. Amy Adams is in it. And I think Olivia Wilde is in it. Yeah, she is. And she looked gorgeous in that film. Yeah, it was fantastic. Oh, and Scarlett Johansson's the voice of the AI. Fantastic film. Creative, super well acted. That's where I became a fan of Joaquin Phoenix. Oh, now who's messing with 4-year-olds? That's where you come in, Clay. We talk about all these other wild ass movies, and now you're talking about this one. Of course, that's when you come in. Oh, cool. Yeah, man. I definitely like that film. That's one of the cinephile films I've actually seen. Yeah, but there's Other People's Children thing sounds crazy. It sounds like it's a good film. They just need a better description. because that sounds wild. I was like, hold up, what is happening? Okay, River, an exploration of timeless. This is a documentary. I'm not gonna keep reading these documentaries. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not interested. A tourist guide to love, and after an unexpected breakup, a travel executive accepts an assignment to go undercover and learn about the tourist industry in Vietnam. Along the way, she finds adventure and romance with her Vietnam expat tour guide. Okay, that sounds nice. It's on Netflix. I'll check it out. Carmen is a film that I'm definitely going to check out, and I don't know why they have this here both times too, but I'm going to watch the trailer for this.
Tú me has querido. Ahora es momento de que me dejes.
It also has two actors I really like. The girl from Scream 6 and the guy from After Sun.
Ve a la ciudad de Los Ángeles.
You can't just sit out here all alone night after night. You know how many jobs there are in this town? One.
Let her go! Stop!
Are you a soldier? Fine. My name is Carmen.
Carmen.
Mi mamá me dijo que eran como hermanas.
Hermanas de vida y hermanas de muerte. Tus pies saben bailar. Son mariposas.
Recuerda siempre que de lo que huyes lo acabarás encontrando, vayas donde vayas.
Soñando. Danzando. Ser libre. Baila.
I hope they don't show the whole movie in the trailer. I saw a slower trailer before.
They're gonna find us. You know that, right? You belong here.
Me pertenezco a mí. Y a mi corazón.
I mean, all right. We not with those with the education BS over here. I'm not gonna promote that. Educate yourself. If you're into documentaries, go check it out. It's just I tried when last year I was trying to like let me watch documentaries that are up for Oscars, and I couldn't. I don't know what it is. I turned on Fire of Love, and I was in there 15 minutes and then I turned it off. Carmen it does look good. It looks very interesting. Has two actors I'm interested in. Melissa Barrera, I'm more getting into now because of her performance in Scream 5 and 6. More her performance in Scream 6. I think that she's really interested. And Paul Mescal, I loved him in After Sun, and I also loved him in oh my God, what is that Hulu show? Clay, you know what I'm talking about? The Hulu show that he's in that we both like. I don't want to stick to that too long. But Clay, please help me. I know you know what I'm talking about. Similar people, finding people, something like that. It was a Hulu show that he was in with Daisy Edgar Jones. That was really good. Really, really good, actually. After that, I've already talked about Tank. I guess that goes on PVOD after that. My Happy Ending, R-rated. Andie MacDowell, a phenomenal actress, stars as a famous actor who goes incognito to seek treatment for a medical issue. While at the hospital, she meets three unique and remarkable women: an aging Araker, a young mother, and a forever single retired school teacher. Together, they help her face adversity with humor, camaraderie, coaching her for the most challenging role she ever played herself. I think I saw this trailer for this movie in the theaters when I went to go see not John Wick, because I missed the trailers for that. Something else. It looked interesting, but not something I would go to the theaters for. That's why I was going to PVOD. What's his name? Paul Mescal. It's Normal People. as I was reading that, for some reason I remember that Normal People, the show on Hulu that we both like. That's who that is. That's starring in that Carmen film. But yeah, happy ending looks cool. Invitation to Murder. When a reclusive billionaire invites 6 seemingly random strangers to his island estate, intrepid, aspiring detective Miranda Green finds a mysterious invitation too alluring to pass up. When another guest turns up dead, Miranda must get to the bottom of the malicious plot behind the gathering to prove herself and maybe save her life. Has Amy Sloan, who I know, Misha Barton, who I know, Brian O'Donnell, who I know. Sounds interesting. It sounds kind of a little bit like Glass Onion, if you guys have seen that film. But I don't know if it's going to be as good because it's going to PVOD and it's PG-13. But if you guys haven't seen Knives Out Glass Onion on Netflix, check it out. Such a great film. One of my favorite films from last year. Oh, I got you. I didn't know his name. Yes, Paul Mescal. He was in After Sun, which was a big, a smaller movie that was hyped up last year that a lot of people loved, nominated for Oscars and stuff. And then he's going to be playing, and he's going to be in the sequel for Gladiator. He's going to be starring in it, so that's big for him too. I think that's coming out next year. Okay, coming out Thursday is Butcher. Something, I'm gonna skip that. Okay, so I think this is the final Friday for April. We're gonna go through this quickly, and then I'm gonna spend as much time as you want talking about whatever you guys want after that. So the first one is coming out on April 28th, that Friday, a big screen adaptation of Judy Blume's novel of the same name. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I think I saw the trailer for this in theaters. It's starring Rachel McAdams. I'm gonna check this out right now. I think a couple of these I'll just watch the trailers since we're almost at the end. Let's see what this has to go. Adams, she's just really solid, except in Marvel movies.
Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret.
I'm here to speak to you today about your changing bodies.
The blood is released through the vagina.
Please, just do this one thing for me. Let me just be normal and regular like everybody else. Just please, 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 please.
What I can't say.
I've decided I want you to join my secret club. If you want to be in the club, then you have to wear a bra.
Oh. You think you need one? Are you okay? You can tell me the truth.
Fine, good. Yes, we have the Campus Improvement Committee. Any volunteers? Social Committee, Fundraising Committee. And how are you?
I read that when you don't have any loved ones around, your life expectancy drops drastically, but you know, I've had a good run.
Gets tiring. Trying so hard all the time, doesn't it?
I don't know if I want to do this. Just that we're ready. Please, God, let it be a lady.
Oh no. What's that gonna do?
Do you think any of us will look like that when we're 19?
We must increase our butts.
Oh my god. Yo. That looks so wild. That looks so funny. Yo, guys, that looks so fun. I'm down. I'm definitely down. It's funny because they said introducing. They don't even have the actress name up here. They have all these other actresses, but not the actress that's the main character. I felt like I've seen her before, but I guess I haven't. But Rachel McAdams, I know. Kathy Bates, I know. Benny Safdie, one half of the directors, is going to be in this. I know he acts sometimes. It looks like a fun movie. Am I bugging? Is that the? No, that's not the girl from Switched at Birth. No. Polite Society looks wild on April 28th. Oh, you're skipping ahead. I'm going to check it out. I'll watch the trailer since you said it looks wild. Judy Blume wrote children novels, I think. Yeah, they just said that in the trailer. So they start to adapt her children novels to theater. That looks really nice. It looks fun. Yeah, it looks good to me. I think that's a movie I'm going to check out. I don't know if I'm going to get to see it in theaters. It looks like it's not going to be a movie that's limited, so I might get to check this out because there's not that many big movies coming out at the end of April. But we'll see, because there's going to be, I also review shows. Yeah. Are You There, God? I'll check out because I love Rachel McAdams. Me too. I love Rachel McAdams too. So I'll definitely check it out for her. Big George Foreman. Let's see what this is about. This trailer essential, guys.
Big George Foreman, the miraculous story of the once and future heavyweight champion of the world.
Listen to me, George. You got a punch like I've never seen. But
God
in every
damn.
battle, the greatest foe that will
Hey,
come back
Forrest Whitaker.
isn't here.
Live one way your whole life.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this food.
George should change his name from Four Man to Poor Man.
To hurt.
Yeah, get punched in the face.
What's my name now, fool?
Foreman is the new heavyweight champion of the world. Where's all that rage coming from?
Don't have any rage.
And it becomes all you know.
Let's thank God for the food, y'all.
How about the food, mama?
George
Oh,
Foreman
shoot.
ain't no new champ. He is the new chump. We gonna get it on because we don't get along. Foreman, goes down. Who said that?
You ain't said nothing, George.
Mm.
Your heart stopped. We thought you was dead.
I was. I'm done. I'm not going to box anymore.
Do you know what you're walking away from, son?
I want to spread the word of God. And what
He
I
almost
saw,
died. Oh, wow.
How's being a preacher going for you?
hard.
Harder than getting punched in the face.
Ew.
Sometimes it feels about
That
the same.
accent was terrible.
Come on, enjoy yourself.
Power company said we never paid the bill.
Really? It's only two things I know how to do. That's box and preach. And preach, you won't pay the bills. You made me something once, Doc. You can do it again.
It is my destiny to win the heavyweight championship belt again.
Last time they saw me, I looked like Superman.
So now you look like the Michelin Man. This ain't no.
Michael Moore is 26 and unstoppable.
How can you beat that man?
Foreman is considered an old man in this young man's game.
It's now. Or it's never.
Mr. Foreman, that funny little grill deal you signed is starting to generate some substantial checks.
Really? Now I'm just surprised it shows a big old fat guy like me to sell a grill to help people get lean.
George Foreman Grill. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I actually like that. I wasn't too hype about it, but after seeing the trailer, I'm down. Oh, you said that, yeah. We about to get Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing. About to get Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing. Oh, that's a new one. That's coming up, an adaptation from her. Is there a trailer for that yet or any news? Let me know. Forrest Whitaker, big fan. Yeah, as soon as I saw him, I was like, okay. And the main actor I've seen in other stuff too. Recently, I saw him in Atlanta. And he was really great as that, and he's playing like a completely different person in this film, so he has range. Hey, Kal-El, you made it, my guy. What's up? What's up? We are in the final week of April. We've been going down the list of the movies that's released in April, and it's looking like a packed month. Not as crazy as March Madness for movies in terms of like major releases, but there's a lot of interesting smaller movies coming out. So I'm in the last couple bits watching trailers for this last week of stuff. Yeah, watches it a few days ago. Looks like a good movie. Oh, you watched the trailer? Or you watched the movie a few days ago? Did you get to see it early? I don't know. It's just a Judy Blume book I had to read in 4th grade. Oh, okay. So you're saying we're about to get that because they're adapting. If this one does well, we might. We might. This one looks really stupid, so we're gonna watch it together. It's called The Black Demon. Be prepared.
Have you spotted any pirate ships?
Duh.
What, you gonna get snippy with us, Bob?
Okay, this actually seems a little funner.
You know, actually, I think there's a good restaurant right up here.
I want nachos too. Oh boy.
Whoa. A lot has changed since the last time we were here.
My name is Paul Sturgis. I work for Nixon Oil. Supposed to ferry out to the rig from here?
Dad, I think I see it. Is that it?
Yep, that's her. I'm here to do the inspection.
What is it?
Protection. Protection from what?
Mom?
Hello? Anybody? Where the hell is everyone?
Oh,
what's going on here?
Oh, I knew she was first. Oh, they didn't get her? At least on the Mexican Legend.
Look, the Black Demon.
There must be some way off this rig.
Nothing works. I don't think it can take much more punishment. This is not just any shark. It's a curse. Brought on not by nature, but by wrath.
Wrath?
He's gonna keep getting his revenge until the sacrifice has been made. The only way to stop it is to kill it.
I have a plan. You will not take my family away from me.
You're the monster.
Open your eyes, cabron.
I know a big ass shark when I see one.
Whoa. The Black Demon. Not bad. Not bad. In terms of the Foreman trailer, I wish they didn't show so much. It felt like I saw all the beats of the movie. I'm still interested in seeing it, but I feel like I see all the beats of the movie from that trailer. The beginning, the changing factor in his life, then the next changing factor in his life, and then what's gonna happen at the end. And I know we kind of know already, but they could have kind of left it to, for people who are not too sure who George Foreman isn't interested. Because like I'm not big into boxing. They got a Russell Crowe Exorcist movie posed to be based on real events. Not my type of movie though. Yeah, we went through the Russell Crowe movie earlier. It's coming out earlier in the month. Kello. A helicopter might work. Yes. They need to get to the chopper. They should have. Oh man, I don't know how they don't have a helicopter on something like that. Those tank things something always goes on with them. But the movie looks decent. I definitely doesn't seem like something I'll go check in theaters, especially with this day being so packed, especially with the next movie that's coming out this day. I'm going to play this trailer, Sisu. Aside from this, from the John Wick creators.
We're rich, boys. Get down on your knees. Fuck him up! We got gold!
Oh boy! God. Jesus. Oh, of course.
He was a Finnish commander. He lost his home and his family in the war.
John Wick prequel.
He became a one-man death squad.
Jeez.
He's one mean motherfucker that you do not want to mess with.
Was he Captain America?
You'll see what happens when you take everything from him.
He really believes that he's immortal.
No, he just refuses to die.
How many minds did we bury here? All of them.
You and you.
Nah, I'm good. I'll pass. Woo! 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 Watching Nazi get destroyed.
This is not about who's the strongest. This is about not giving up.
Okay. Get a little lady
Gotta work
moment.
for that in Finland.
We might have a problem.
I'm so down. That looks so cool. Hold on. Let's take a break. Wow. Movie went from a skip to a wait a minute. That's why I do these streams, man, to put people on. Man, that looks so fun. Holy crap. Yes, just like Jonathan said, Sisu, this is an absolute yes. Oh my God. Hold on. Is that, let me see what's coming out that day. That might be the #1 film for that I'm gonna see for that week. If I don't get a early screening of it, definitely gonna check that out. Wow, that looks like it's gonna be crazy. You can see the John Wick written all over it. Got a lamb instead of a dog. He's just tanking bullets and going crazy. Looks fire. Something we need more of. The title not catchy enough to remember if you've never seen the trailer. Yeah, I can see that. The title is different, and I see that it has some meaning for the era, but I can see people not remembering what it is. But hopefully it catches on. That looks really, really good. And I just hope it has a decent story attached to it. But you know, somebody just going around destroying Nazis is always pretty good. Anybody watching this after on the replay, definitely let me know in the comments below. What do you think of Sisu? Are you excited for that film? It looks awesome. I don't know any of the actors in this film. Don't matter. They all look like they're giving a great job. Him lighting himself on fire and her saying he won't let himself die looks crazy. What? Wait, hold on. I gotta stop. You never seen a Wick movie? Oh man, check them out, man. The quadrilogy is out. I think all three of them, the first three are on HBO Max. If you have that, check it out, man. Or even if you have to rent them, they're really great action movies to watch. Really fun, cool world building that's a little different from other action movies you may see. Definitely check out the Wick movies, but this looks really, really good. I'm excited for this one. I don't know who's directing it. Hey, Ton. Me neither. Me either. You haven't seen the John Wick movies? Check them out, Ton. Freudian slip. Yeah. Sisu looks awesome. You came in right before we saw a really cool, awesome trailer, Ton. I'm excited for that. That's the #1 film that I'm excited for April now. No, forget Air, forget Mario Brothers, forget Evil Dead, Sisu. It's like when you're in class and you call your teacher mom by mistake. It's my sister, so it's all right. Oh, I saw it. Yeah. Looks really, really fun. Peter Pan and Wendy. Oh, I don't have this up here. Peter Pan and Wendy. I'm not really super excited about it. I'm mildly interested in it. I'll probably check it out. on Disney Plus. We'll see. I reacted to the trailer. It looked cool. Been here since The Foreman, or maybe just before. Oh, okay. Thank you for joining the stream and checking out that stuff. What do you think about that Foreman trailer? Are you excited to check that out? Or is that a pass for you? Evil Dead and Mario are going to kill the box office. I'm pretty sure Mario is. I don't know if Evil Dead will, but hopefully it's great. I don't think the Evil Dead movies are big at the box office. I think they're like more cult classics, you know? Yeah, it looks good. It does look good. Peter and Wendy kill her goats. What the hell? Audra's graduation gift is her dream house, but soon becomes a living nightmare when some uninvited guests come to her homecoming party who aren't very subtle about the fact they didn't approve our new homeowner. Okay. Like I said, we're going to be watching these trailers for the last couple ones. Why not? Official kill her goats. That sounds crazy. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh yeah, you know she dead. She barely got any clothes. She's walking through a graveyard.
I just arrived and it's amazing. I can't believe they let us keep all the furniture. I'm having the girls over later, so I'll see you tomorrow.
I still can't tell if this house is creepy or quaint. It's Cape Cod. Every place is both creepy and quaint.
I'm really glad you guys are here.
Amen to that.
Oof. This acting is rough.
My parents bought me this great place because they think I'll live here forever and they'll see me more often.
The Tups were mad.
All the Tups are dead and gone, and it's my place now.
I can't just abide by the fact that she bought the Tup house. She has to regret coming back here.
They took our phone.
What is happening right now? Who made this movie? Oh no.
I told her what would happen if she came back.
Wake up!
Ouch! She's still. Oh, let's say she's still alive. Sorry about the wait. Who was waiting for this? Oh. Oh my god. Oh no. I got a feeling about this one. The buzz is super high for it. Yeah, that's true. I hope that Renfield's good though. Yeah, me too. It's early April. Straight to Tubi. That is a fact, Jonathan. That is straight to Tubi. Oh no. This is porno acting. This seems like it's a specific kind of film, like old school horror films where the acting was done like that on purpose and stuff like that. So it feels like it's purposeful. It doesn't feel like this is just like by mistake. So that's one thing I can say. It feels like it's trying to be like an old school horror film that didn't take itself too seriously. You get to see women half naked or whatever, and there's some gnarly kills. But 2023 releasing that in theaters is crazy. Oh, the part that killed me was the ouch after she fell over. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Yeah, Ton. Yeah, I started tearing up from the secondhand embarrassment. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Oh man, I might go to the theaters just to watch that to laugh. That looks so funny. Oh no. Don't do Tubi like that. Straight to Pluto. That's a fact. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, go to a streaming service. I never know. They knew the streets needed this. This is what the streets wanted. We all needed this. Oh my god! If you guys want to watch a similar movie to this that I didn't review, but I was on my best of my best and worst of February ranked list was Mega Lightning. Go find that movie and go check that out. This reminds me of that. Oh my god! I'm so glad I watched that trailer. That was so funny. Oh my god, so good, so good. Oh boy. Let's. Oh, what you said? I think going to see that is damn near abuse. Oh man. Oh, let's move on to the next one. Oh my god, that was so funny. The end of sex. Let's see what this is about. Trailer Palooza. I feel like this is gonna be another bad one.
How often would you say you and Emma are having an orgasm? A,
Oh.
once a day, B, twice a day,
Oh,
or
sorry,
C,
guys.
you're constantly
Let me start
in an
that over.
orgasmic- How often would you say you and Emma are having an orgasm? A, once a day, B, twice a day, or C, you're constantly in an orgasmic fog.
The minimum in there is once a day.
Martin.
How the hell are you?
I married
Oh.
Josh, actually.
I like
You
that
married
actress.
your boyfriend from camp. Wow, that's so adorable.
These past few days, I've been thinking a lot about sex.
You've been thinking about the sex of people who aren't me.
Our sex has become mechanical.
So let's surprise each other.
I just want to do something he would never expect, like a threesome. Come over for dinner? Yes. And we'll see what happens.
What
Too
the?
much pressure.
Can you relax? She might not even be into it. I thought this was like every man's fantasy.
I went to a swingers party one time. That was nasty.
Dad! What?
You've seen me naked millions of times.
Not since I was 6.
This was our one chance to prove that we're not sexually incompatible.
We're not the couple that yells at each other, okay?
Right.
When we have a problem, we fix it. Calmly!
Maybe you guys need to yell at each other so the passion comes out.
I screwed up. I told him I was having intense sexual fantasies about you.
He's not exactly being a saint, trying to make you jealous. You could fight fire with fire. Make him jealous too.
Did he kiss you?
Yes, we had angry sex. And he did that thing. I couldn't even see.
Emily Hampshire, yeah.
Do you not see that my heart is breaking? I just want to erase everything and have my friend back.
Really messed things up there, didn't we?
Sean Garrity.
That weird room.
Oh my god.
That actually looks fun. I don't know if it's something I go and see in the theaters, but it looks fun. He's like, Clay, what street? This is belong on a vacant block. Sorry for the wait is crazy. That is crazy. I don't know who was waiting for it. I don't know if this is part of a trilogy. That was crazy. You ended the trailers on a bad note, bro. No. that trailer was a nice palate cleanser that we just watched. She's from Schitt's Creek. Oh, yes. I love that show. Oh my god, I love that show. She was great in that. A movie you watch for 15 minutes for Netflix and chill. Look at this guy playing therapist / reviewer, trying to figure out this madness. Nah, I do like her though. Yeah, it looks like a good comfort movie, man. And it looks like it's gonna be fun. Hopefully they didn't show all the best parts in the trailer. I'll check it out. I don't know about in theaters. It's limited, so I'll just wait like a week or two for it to get on PVOD. I guess they're bringing sex comedies back. Yes, please. Those are always so fun. We need a mixture. I feel like a mixture of stuff is coming back. We're getting some good horror. We're getting varied horror. We're getting action movies back. I feel like action movies disappeared for a little while. And we're getting everything. Comedies need to come back. We haven't had a really great comedy in theaters in a long time. Also, Imran, thanks for joining the stream, man. Thank you. I just realized you were here. Yeah, like No Hard Feelings with Jail Law. Yeah. Oh my God, that movie looks so fun. And I'm just realizing it's not coming out in April because it wasn't on this list, but that looks so fun. There's another one with Stephanie Sue coming out too. But yeah, I like No Hard Feelings. Look like it's gonna be really, really fun. I'm into that. Dude, that's Walmart $4.99 special. I don't want to disrespect movies like that. If it's gonna entertain me, I'm willing to rent it, or maybe. And I have Regal Unlimited, so it's different for me because I'm basically seeing these movies for free. So, you know. Okay, so let's go with the last film of the night. Ryan from Reviews at Ryan Movie Reviews, who you guys should definitely check out, said that this movie looks crazy. So hopefully he was right. And really, Clay, really. And hopefully he was right. And we end the night on a fantastic trailer and a movie. Let's see what it's about. Polite Society. Oh, I know what this is. I've seen this. Is this a new trailer? I've heard about this. Imran, you've seen this too. I saw your reaction.
I am going to be a stunt woman. My sister Lena is the only person who believes in me. Want to help me with a vid for my channel? She helps me with all my training. You are going to be such a great stunt woman. That was dope though. But lately, she's been seeing this guy, who I think is a bit of a smarmy wanker. You know, it's a trap. Oh my God, Rhea, chill out. Now, I'm not being dramatic, but these people are evil.
Oh, the bad guy from Miss Marvel.
I found something.
I've got my eye on you.
They are not taking her away without a fight.
I will strike down you or anyone else who tries to get in my way. How about the bikini area?
Let's dance. We need to get Lena out. How? Mischief is afoot.
Lena's not going anywhere. You little bitch.
Rude.
Mom, what are you doing? Oh.
We stick to the plan. Nothing changes. We are going to show Lena who these people really are.
Let's decimate this mother! Y'all calling me crazy.
Did you see my kick? Of course I bloody did. It was magical. I'm pretty sure I drew blood.
That looks like a whole lot of fun. That was a great trailer to end off on. Wait, what happened? So hyped for this one. No shade. I buy 49 movies. I just seems like a forgettable flip, maybe even streaming service flick. Yeah, that's fair. Am I back, guys? Did they got him? What happened? Did the stream stop for anyone else? Oh no, suspended for policy violations. What? No warning. Yeah, they get a warning. Who snitched? Oh, oop. Let me see. Can you guys see me now? Let's see. Let me update YouTube. I'm back. Okay, you're back. There he is. Okay. What was the last things you guys saw? I don't know. I don't know what happened. That was really, really weird. I just checked my notifications. I have nothing at all. The last notification I have is that Imran commented on one of my videos, and I have a comment from someone I don't know. And that was it. I have no notifications about anything about my stream blocking. I went to my page. It says it's live. It says people are watching. I clicked on it and got into it, and I saw myself. That was really weird. What was the last thing you guys saw before all that craziness happened? Stream unavailable. Stream suspended for policy violation. Oh, thank you, Ton, for sending me this. This is so weird. It cut off during the polite side. Okay, so most you guys saw most of the stuff. Okay. Woo! All right. So maybe it's the polite society trailer that's getting dinged. I'm not gonna redo that. That's just really weird because I see other channels react to trailers during stream and they're fine. So I don't know. And I did it before with my last stream. But I'm still excited for Polite Society. Polite Society. It looks really fun. I'm really excited for it. Guys, watch the trailer on your own because obviously I can't check it out. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna replay it. Yeah. So that's the end of all the April movies. We went through all the movies that's coming out in April on streaming, the major ones at least. There's probably other stuff too, but that's coming on streaming, in theaters, on PVOD for you guys to check out. I'm leaving these last 20 to 30 minutes. If you guys want to ask me any questions that have anything about these movies or anything unrelated to the movies, you can ask me them now before I end the broadcast. But this was really, really fun overall. I'm excited to see a lot of these movies that I knew about and movies that I didn't know about that were coming out in April. I thought it was going to be a dead month other than like the big three ones, but no, doesn't look like it. And I just realized you guys could hear my phone vibrate, which is annoying. That's crazy. Oh, okay. I see it. YouTube just emailed me. Due to copyright match, your stream was interrupted. Movies released April. Streams are intro when copyright content detected after copyright original logo being streamed. Yeah, it was the Polite Society trailer. That one is got me dinged. And because I stopped watching it, that's why I came back. Nothing about that was polite. Damn, dude. Hope you didn't get a strike. No, I didn't get a strike. It's just they just interrupt the stream because of content that come up on the policy. And then once I stopped, that's what happened. Recap the titles, all that's coming out. Okay, I could do that. Let's do that. Let's recap all the major stuff that stood out. So coming out on April 4th, which is the Tuesday before that Friday. I think that's next week, Tuesday. Adam in the Water was a trailer I watched. Definitely check that out on your own. It looked really, really fun. And trippy and stuff like that. It's about a New Yorker named Adam who is trapped in his Monday existence and he's going crazy. Then he meets a woman named Ava, similar to Eve, that helps him go through his existential crisis. It looks pretty cool. Hunt Club, a woman goes to an island and gets hunted. Fist of Condor is a Spanish martial arts film that looks pretty cool. One Day as a Lion looks like this crazy, insane thing about a hitman that's going on his journey. Let me see. Time for me to turn in. Thank you, Ton, for coming in and watch the chaos of this stream. I appreciate you. Have a good night and good sleep. Colorblind was another movie that looked interesting that's also coming out that Tuesday about a colorblind family moving into a neighborhood where they're having a challenge of not seeing color. Coming out next Wednesday is Air, which I'm actually getting to see this Wednesday. If you know about the marketing team trying to get Michael Jordan to make the Air Jordan's brand. We're getting the Super Mario Brothers movie as well, and On a Wing and a Prayer, which looked like a streaming movie, but I think I might be seeing that Sunday. So officially on Friday the 7th, we're getting Paint with Owen Wilson, where it looks like he's playing kind of like a Bob Ross character who's getting kicked off the station. Looks really funny. Chupa, which is gonna be on Netflix, about a kid fighting a chupacabra, but like a little one that he becomes friends with. Let's see what else. Doom Generation sounded interesting. Blags coming out on Tuesday, April 11th sounded interesting. That one is two women encounter each other by mistake on a plane. Their bags get separated, and one of the women find out that the bag she switched with was with an assassin. Sounds cool. Let's see. Beautiful Disaster. No, that wasn't one. Sweetwater was about Nat Sweetwater Clifton, the first African American player to play in the NBA, to play for an NBA team. That's a sports movie that sounds really good. The Pope Exorcist, I think you talked about that, Kal-El. That's coming out. Mafia Mama also coming out. That's another highlight. Renfield is coming out that same day. We watched the trailer for Nefarious, which looks really, really interesting. That's coming out the same day as Mafia Mama, Pope Exorcist, Sweetwater. So that day is very busy. Cherry's coming out that day. That sounds interesting. Zoom coming out that same day. That sounds interesting. So that day is really packed. Channing T. Bridge back on the strip with Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. And Blind Willie and Sleeping Woman sounds interesting as well as an animated film. Whole bunch of stuff coming out on April 14th. So that's a busy day for movies. And then let's see. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is coming out that Wednesday, April 19th. And that Friday, we're getting Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, Evil Dead Rise, Chevalier, Ghosted, Gringa, Catch a Killer, which we watched the trailer for, looks really, really interesting. I might separate these and put them out as trailer reactions. Let's see, depending on how the stream goes, if I can get the content. Beau Was Afraid also coming out that day, my most anticipated movie for the month. Other People's Children with the really weird description looks interesting. Carmen looks interesting. We watched the trailer for that as well. Other than that, we got Friday the 28th, which is the last month, and then we just did that. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret looks fun. Big George Foreman looks fun. Black Demon looks okay. Sisu looks amazing. Peter and Pan and Wendy looks okay. Killer Goats was that really weird movie that looks like it's you should be straight to DVD. The End of Sex looks really fun, and Polite Society was the film that got my stream suspended. But yeah, those are all the highlights of the movies that we went through and look really interesting. That's coming out in April 2023. A mixture of different things coming out on Netflix, PVOD, and in theaters. Before I head out, do you guys have any questions or concerns, suggestions that you guys want to talk about related to this list, related to other movies, or anything else you want to talk about, news or anything? Dedicate these last, I guess, I'm about to go 3 hours. I guess I go to 12 if you guys have any questions about anything. If not, I'll hop off. Air might be the best movie, and Foreman. Air has got really solid reviews in the beginning and then started getting mixed reviews. Hold on. Let me come off of this and go to Air. Where is the Rotten Tomatoes? Because I think IGN gave Air a 7. It has a 5 on IDMB, which I'm surprised. Air Jordan movie, Michael Jordan, yeah. Why they make this hard for me? Why are you making it so hard for me? I just want to see the Rotten Tomatoes. There we go. So the Rotten Tomatoes right now is at 100% with 25 reviews. We'll see how well it does once it gets a major release and more reviews come out. But I'm excited for that. I don't know if anybody saw the George Foreman film yet. I'm excited for Dungeons and Dragons this Friday. I almost got to see it this Sunday early, but it was just too early in the day for the special preview that they had. So I'm excited to see that. I'm hearing so many good things about Dungeons and Dragons, and that's coming out this Friday. And look at the audience score, 50 reviews, and it at a 94. So we'll see. I think Sisu may be better than Air, but we'll see. Two very different kind of movies. What? Let's see. Hope it's good. Yeah, man. Yeah, Clay. Remember to tell me tomorrow, because I kind of got a ticket for Friday at 4. I want to get you right next to me. If not, I want to cancel the ticket and find a ticket for both of us. Thoughts on John Wick being greatest action flick? Is it too soon to say? Yeah, I think it's too soon to say. What is constitution for a great action flick? Is it only the action itself? Is it the character? Is it the story? Well, what do you constitute as a great action flick? Is it just the greatest action? I think that it has maybe some of the greatest action ever in an action movie, up there with The Raid and Mission Impossible and some other great action films, but it lacks story. It lacks a lot of character from the main character, and stuff like that. Thoughts on Zack Snyder being allowed to include Green Lantern footage in his Justice League cut at his event? I'm so mad I'm not going to be able to go. That's how I feel. Oh my God. I'm a big Zack Snyder fan. I was so mad when the Snyder cut came out and they couldn't put the Green Lantern in because they were doing a Green Lantern project, and we still haven't got a Green Lantern project. The Snyder cut came out in what? 2020? 2019? No, it came out during the pandemic, right? Or before. So it's either 2020 or 2021, and it's 2023, and we still have no Green Lantern content. They could have let him do the Green Lantern. Gosh. If they add that and put it out on physical media, sheesh, people are going to rebuy it. 1000%. I'm still mad I didn't get to get the Steelbook for the Snyder Cut. If he gets to add that and put it back on a special edition, I'm definitely buying that. I'm so mad I can't go to that event. I would love to see Zack Snyder's Justice League in theaters. I think that would be really, really fun, especially with him there. Oh, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Zack Snyder's Justice League 3 days in a row would have been amazing. It's crazy that this event is getting more interesting than any other DC stuff going on. I find that very interesting. But yeah, this was a fun stream. It looks like everybody's starting to hop off. It is pretty late. So I just want to say, everybody that jumped on the stream, Thank you very much. I just want to give a shout out to Kal-El Daily. He jumps on late, but he brings the fire. He brings the energy and the fun. Definitely check him out. He's a fellow movie reviewer. Hit that subscribe button on his channel. Also, Imran Plus, another fellow movie reviewer. Thank you for joining on. Hit that subscribe button as well. Who else joined on that has a channel? I think Spoiler Kings jumped on with Anthony. So check them out. I'm the 4th unofficial member of that group. So definitely check them out. Pert Minded, definitely check him out. I'm going to be doing a collab with him on Thursday. I'm going to be doing a stream. I'll share it on my channel, so definitely make sure you subscribe. RWR movie reviews with Ryan, definitely check him out. He's very passionate, he's very funny, and he does really, really good movie reviews. Definitely check him out, subscribe. And Chillmonger, another guy, really, really passionate. He has a particular niche that he attacks, and he does a really good job at it. Definitely checking him out. Anthony Horror and More really focuses on horror movies. Check him out. He does unboxings of figures and steel books and collection vids. Really, really, really solid. And that's it. I think that's it. Who I can point out. You have another question for me. Best movie you've seen this year so far, and I feel as good as the movies are upon rewatch. I think people will say a real good movie year, not great as most people are saying. The movie I have on my list is my number one right now is Creed 3. That's still my favorite movie of the year so far. With Skinamarink number 2, I think is John Wick. John Wick 3? No, Scream 6 is 3. And let me see if I can show you guys. This is my letterbox. As you can see, it's obviously backwards. So this is number 1 going this way. So it's Creed 3, Skinamarink, Scream 6, and then John Wick Chapter 4 with Cocaine Bear right behind that, and Missing, which was great, in Shazam. So that's some of my favorite movies from the year so far. And when May comes, I'll do at the end of May, I'll do a mid-year list of the movies that I've seen that I love. Tell you Snyderverse should have continued. I think it should have continued too. Even if Snyder didn't continue it himself, I think that James Gunn should have continued with the characters and added his spin to it. Just continue those stories. Use the Flash to make the Snyder Cut canon and just move forward instead of whatever he's doing now. If these Gunn movies bomb, they're going to beg him back. These Gunn movies bomb, which there's a precedent. Like the Suicide Squad movie didn't do amazing. It didn't drag people to theaters to go see it. It kind of bombed at theaters. Did good on streaming, and not even amazing, but it did okay on streaming. And Peacemaker did a really great job, but that was a TV show. No problem, man. We don't agree on a lot, but we agree on Snyder. So that will always be a thing. Oh, man. Well, what a wild stream. That was absolutely insane. Thank you, Jonathan, for being on so long, joining the stream, putting in your input. I appreciate it so much. You have a good night, and I'll see you on the next video because you always comment on my videos, and I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. See you next stream. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. I think I have 6 more minutes before I head out. Go to sleep. Yeah, I thought I hot take. I think Missing is better than Searching. So I think that they developed the idea a lot more, and I think as much as I like John Cho, I think Storm Reed had a better leading performance than he did. she's an underrated actress. So she did a great job. And that movie, Searching kept me guessing, like heavy on what was going on, but Missing did it even more. Twist in that, I was like, whoa, what the heck? So yeah, that's a great film. But yeah, things are winding down. I think I'm gonna head out. This was really, really fun. I want to thank again everybody for joining the stream, joining the chaos, commenting and everything. And I want to say I love you all. Everybody have a good night. Kal-El, you have a good night. Thank you for jumping on even late as you could. And I'll see you soon. Hopefully our collab comes out soon where we talked about wrestling. That should be fun. And I would definitely want to have you on the channel soon, maybe to do a movie that made us stream. So we'll talk. So everybody have a good night. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys at another time. Clay, go to sleep. I'll talk to you later. Peace.